just laying in the shades with you. Win or lose, we take it easy. Day by day, oh, that's what we do. Watching people all stressed out, running through their lives, a game they play, 1,000 miles of sadness. I can be with you wherever, stay at home or in a foreign land. I can stay like this forever, 'cause I got the world in my hand. Don't you worry about tomorrow. Let's stay up until the morning light. Let the sun take care of your sorrow. And I promise the kids will be alright, 'cause we don't want them all stressed out, running for their lives, a game they play, 1,000 miles of sadness. I can be with you wherever, stay at home or in a foreign land. I can stay like this forever, 'cause I got the world in my hand. Yes, I got the world in my hand. I got the world in my hand. Yes, I got the world in my hand. Yes, I got the world in my hand. Yes, I got the world in my hand. Yeah, I got the world in my hand. I can be with you wherever, stay at home or in a foreign land. I can stay like this forever, 'cause I got the world in my hand. 'Cause I got the world in my hand. I can be with you wherever, stay at home or in a foreign land. 'Cause I got the world in my hand. I can stay like this forever, 'cause I got the world in my
It wasn't love at first sight. It took me 40 days and 40 nights. You seemed determined to win me over. I was playing hard to get, hell-bent on putting up a fight. But sure enough, like a big old guy fell. But when you had a turn me away. There goes the only one that I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. You said you were leaving before you risked to be left. To you that meant good logic and made perfect sense. But like I was slow, molasses in my head, I stood there mumbling with nothing to say. There goes the only one that I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. Broken and scorned like a burning stub. So much for forever. There goes the only one I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. Broken and scorned like a burning stub. So much for forever. So much for
Life's a coat of many colors. It is never black and white. Can't have one without the other. The dark without the light. In the summer we were lovers. With the flame our hearts would burn, a flame the autumn would smother, and leave this heart to yearn forever blue, forever blue. I'm putting on a show for the world to see. No one will ever know that without you I'm forever blue. No more waking up early just to watch you sleep. We turn a blind eye to worry, but such times we'll never keep. I found a new smile this morning that doesn't come out as a frown, a smile to wear while performing, and to hide the tears of this clown forever blue, forever blue. I'm putting on a show for the world
Well, that's quite enough of that. Good evening, friends, and welcome back to Role-Playing Unlimited Coalescence Act 7, and hopefully someday a bit of a better opening like we had in the last trifecta there, or the last trilogy. Trifecta, trilogy, whatever. So, good to see you all, friends. Thanks for being here. We've got It's a Door, nothing more in store for this evening, so let's not keep our gaming crew waiting any longer. Let's go ahead and jump in and get this show on the road. Get this going here. Yep, that all looks good. And
99 is with Ford.
Yeah, it's the other one that they do. But we'll leave that for now because we're coming into here. Hello, Daniel.
howdy, good evening.
What's up?
Where the heck is our party is what's up? We got 3, we're supposed to have 5.
What?
I do
She's-
apologize
we're
for any
gonna be a
potential
little bit
background
late,
noise.
but-
I am outside.
Well, I know I'm here and I know Sapphire's here. Who's the other person who's talking? I'm not sure right off.
I don't know about Todd. I was talking to him. His character should all be set up. I got him
TJ's
his
here.
token and all that. Tabashi said they're gonna be about 10 minutes late.
Yeah, Parker's running a bit behind. Katie is sick tonight, so she will not be with us, so we are just waiting on Todd and Parker here. I don't know if I think Todd might be having trouble finding the gaming lounge here to join us. I see that he was starting to type there in the gaming channel, but he has not yet posted his thoughts to us. I don't know if he got the everybody message in the server as well and is maybe joining in with us on the stream. I don't see him here.
I see him in the page. In the
He is in
page.
Roll20, so yeah, we are halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Well,
I've got like
alright.
2 hours left.
Well, damn. Yes, join the Discord so you can hear us talking. That's right.
Join us. We don't bite unless asked.
Am I able to link a voice channel
Aw, man.
in chat? I don't know if I'm able to or not in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm
I'm just trying to help him out a little.
I'm doing it right now. I just didn't realize what was the last
Do it.
thing posted in the chat right here. So, little tug at the old heartstrings.
Ah, gotcha.
So yeah, hopefully that'll help him navigate to where we need to be. Parker should already know where we're at. And then otherwise, shit. I was kind of counting on Todd to be here like right at the start. I was kind of counting on everybody to be here right at the start because I wanted to roll right into the additional character introduction. So Katie not being here is kind of like, all right, that's fine. She was here last session. We did all that. But now it's like we need to get our other 2 characters introduced, and one of them is created and not here, and the other is apparently not created at all and not here.
What the?
Yeah, I mean, Parker said she had a character created, but I think she crafted it outside of the game page, so I can't see it at all. I can't add a token to it. I can't add it dynamic lighting.
Yeah, I think what Tabashi does is crafted on D&D Beyond. So
Boo. We have so
I
many
stopped.
better
I
options.
pretty much stopped doing that after I joined your
Nice.
group. So.
So,
Nice.
Daniel, you know the Bardiche, right?
The who?
The Bardiche.
Speaking English.
Like bard, like kind of a bard, bardish.
No, the Bardiche from like 1st and 2nd edition D&D. It was a polearm that was pretty much a giant axe.
Oh, sure. Goodness, it's been a minute.
Well, in my LARP, my character leveled up and I took polearms and spears as a proficiency. So I think I'm going to attempt to craft a Bardiche for my polearm.
Okay. Hi, Carumba. Oh man, he's just typing away, and we just need him to jump into the voice chat. Gosh.
Maybe he's getting first game jitters.
Maybe. I want to go out and have a cigarette. Fucking hell.
I might try shooting him a call. I'll be right back.
Smoke 2 joints in the morning. Smoke 2 joints at night.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright.
When your awake hours are pretty much from 4 a.m. till around midnight, there's a lot more than just 2 in the morning and 2 at night.
So you smoke 2 joints before you smoke 2 joints?
And then I smoke 2 more.
There you go.
Of course, replace joint with bowl because I don't like the joint because it just burns incessantly and then you're just wasting your ganj.
Yes, it's definitely more party favor, something that can be passed around.
Yeah, in that case, it's alright. If you can get a quick roll
See you at the
on it.
party, Richter!
Ah!
Oh, hold on. He just called me back.
Yeah. I hear his intro and I hear your intro. I was like, does everybody have something set up for when they come in that it does an intro like that? He's like, no, that's a Nitro thing. I was like, okay, I wasn't sure if that was a Daniel thing.
Oh, it is a Nitro thing. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, we are at 25 of 33 boosts, and I saw that they just added a new boost category, so if we can get a few more in there, I think we can add that in. Otherwise, I think we are using all 25 of 25. I've thrown in 5 boosts myself, because we lost a few the other day. Gotta keep that status, that level.
I can't remember how many I put in.
I believe you and a handful of others are at 3, which is kind of the
See you at the
max.
party, Richter!
He was having trouble setting it up because he was trying to use his tablet for Roll20 and for the
Oh, sure. Yeah, maybe phone.
So he's gonna get his phone set up with the voice push to talk and whatnot.
Okay. Well, we're gonna jump into it here because yeah, we're already like 10 minutes into it, and I've vamped all I can vamp, and I can't vamps no more. So first and foremost, this will be an unavoidable thing now that we are all in this cluster together. We managed to avoid it last session, and it's going to cost you this session. Yeah, your 1 round stun for seeing the Nihilist mask is now a 1 minute stun. Thankfully, we're outside of combat, but now that all is said and done, and we get a chance to catch our breath, and the adrenaline dies down a little bit, the mental and emotional impact that seeing such an item has on Aubrey is intensified in this opening segment. Pyro will be heading off to the Tunnel of Safetitude. Say goodbye to her for the evening. There is sound of additional conflict over in this direction, as one of our 2 new characters will be joining us from over here, having successfully dispatched a pair of orange-class dumbasses. Of course, we are waiting on Todd in that capacity to get rolling. I see he just joined the voice chat, but he's still on mute, so he's probably just setting up push to talk and what have you. But once he gets all that set up, then we are good to go in that. And then I'm probably going to drop Parker in that same area, kind of like they were part of the crash, but they just came down in a different area, so they've been kind of trying to fight their way back to the beach. And you guys have been fighting your way away from the beach onto the peninsula, and that is where our 2 different groups will coalesce and locate each other. Of course, that is entirely dependent on Parker getting her ass in the damn game right now. Do it! Get it!
Hey, Daniel, quick question for you. With me being new to the annual stuff, I know that at the beginning of the month I would have gotten the 1,250 gold, right? Do I also get the
maybe.
1,000 gold for my premium subscription?
All of the first of the month stuff should stack. I'm just not on the top of my head. I don't know what goes with what, so I'll have to go back
yeah,
and
you
double check.
you get the 1,250 for being tier 1 the annual sub, and then you also get 1,000 if you're premium member, and then you get 1,000 per boost that you have in the server.
I don't have any boosts in the server, so okay. So that would put me at 2,280.
Which reminds me, I gotta add my ridiculous amount of gold that I gain each month.
That's right. Better start adding that gold since you didn't start with this campaign toting a huge sack with a $sign on the side of it.
Well, it's not my fault. I gain 6,000 gold per month, dude.
Well, I mean, it's not a matter of fault. It's just one of the more hilarious character intros I've ever
Oh,
seen.
I know, yeah. Well, you don't want me starting out with fucking more fortune than anyone gains until level 10?
I mean, it's fine. Just make sure you at least throw 250 gold at the guy so he can buy a bag of holding and he doesn't have to try to drag 5 tons of gold down the frickin' road in the middle of a zombie apocalypse.
No, this time I just need this time I just need a black hole for everything.
Oh, yeah, the portable hole. All reliable. Good to see you there, Todd. I know you can't communicate with us just yet, but I see you are in the voice chat and probably working to get the push to talk set up. That's going to be in your settings menu on the lower left of the Discord overlay. Of course, I'm looking at it on the PC here, not on the phone, but it should be the same thing, like wherever your profile is. Oh, looks like he just unmuted too.
Yay! That means he's got it figured out.
Yep. As soon as he gets his push to talk key set in that capacity. I prefer the insert key for push to talk because it doesn't like mess around with your Discord and your Roll20 interface, like you're not hitting a space bar endlessly or the letter B 55 times in a row while you're trying to hold down a button to talk.
If you're on mobile, it will be just one big button. On the
Oh,
bottom
that's
of your,
right.
of
Yeah,
your
mobile
phone.
doesn't
Yeah.
give you a an option. It's just here's the button. That's right.
For my keyboard on my at home, I have it as the right control button instead of the left control button.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that can work too. Very nice. Very
I
nice.
used to do that, and then it stopped working for whatever reason.
You have
Now
no
I just
control?
use. Well, no. Well, I use my mouse for my for all of my Roll20 shit.
Oh, very cool.
Because I have like 12 side buttons on the side of my mouse.
Of course, Sapphire has no control. Well, you know, he's a barbarian at heart.
Oh, shush your mouth, or else I will stop protecting you.
All right, so let's get this on the road here. We are burning daylight, and we have an objective to achieve. Tonight. Oh, I believe that is Todd right there.
Yeah, I got it set up, y'all.
Very cool. If there's any way to, I don't know if you have a headset or anything like that, so that we're not getting me echoing back at all of us. But otherwise, good to meet you, buddy. Welcome to Role Playing Unlimited.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Alright, so yes, let's get this show on the road. We have an end point that we need to reach tonight. Otherwise, it's going to throw off the rest of the tables and the momentum of the story that we're trying to tell here. Got 4 other tables waiting on the results of tonight's session, and it's going to be a big deal. Alright, so we have successfully eradicated the cluster of zombies that, I don't want to say ambushed us. If anything, we got the jump on them. They were just kind of standing around here in the swampland. And we destroyed pretty much all of them. One of them was wearing a mask of the Sith Lord Nihilus, which had some interaction negatively on a couple of our party members. Another of our party members, the DJ, is it Paladin or Cleric? I see an aura, so I'm guessing Paladin. Or is that Spirit Guardians?
That is Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he could still be a Paladin and casting Spirit Guardians, so my question is still the same.
Twilight Cleric.
Okay, he went with the Twiligate. Gotcha. Alright, so even the Cleric himself, upon seeing the massive undead, he likewise had a negative temporary paralysis effect. And after the minute expires, wherein it looks like Aubrey had something she wanted to say, and then all of a sudden she caught a glimpse of something a bit traumatic on the body of one of these zombies, and then while she is still paralyzed, we can hear sounds of combat resolving over here on the right side of the map, where our new character, Marcellus Wallace, Marcellus Bialaris is joining us. having successfully dispatched a pair of zombies here. He is a survivor of the Judicial Star Destroyer crash as well. And otherwise, yeah, we will check in with Parker when she arrives. We are free to begin roleplay in that respect. Just a reminder that all of this boggy area is considered difficult terrain. Of course, we're outside of combat right now, so it's really just for narrative effect. If anybody goes trudging through the sludging.
Daniel, I just want to make sure you saw my message, whether that has, like, other things.
Oh, I see it, yep. Yeah, you stepped on that thing and pretty much broke it clean in half, and then there's a couple of smaller fragments sitting to the side as well, but go ahead and scoop it on up, and then as you're doing so, Aubrey will recover from her temporary oh shit.
So she's kind of looking from that when she shakes it off, and she's like, he's back. This can't be. He can't be back.
You just see Yenbear walk over to a tree and just, like, almost punch it clean off or something. Or just, like, leave a dent in it.
I'm gonna say, you punched a tree out of the ground? Good lord,
Come on,
dude.
what do you think I do all day? Come on now.
Just uppercut, and you just see roots and sod flying everywhere?
Should I remind you? Should I remind you with an attack roll?
I don't want to be reminded of it. I already got hit enough as my zombies.
I just noticed something, Daniel, that'll make you chuckle. My equipment weight right now, guess what it's at?
4.
37 pounds.
Hey, you get back here. All right. Well, let's welcome our new friend, make him feel welcome at the table here. We've got some role play to do, but we also have a new character to introduce, and then we are going to move shortly after that into the next encounter sequence, which should be somewhat interesting, but I will leave the table here for character introductions and the like before we get fully into the adventure at hand.
So yeah, you do see that on Aubrey's face, like she's looking at the corpse of the one that you smashed the mask off of, and she's looking pretty shocked. Like, I don't know exactly what to say. That whole like shell shock, PTSD style type of look.
I'm familiar with it.
Real life? Yes, definitely familiar with it.
A little bit.
Yes, I want to end my subscription. Wait, what? I want a refund. That's what it is. I want a refund.
What about the guy you lobotomized? Did he get a refund?
Tyrion is going to deactivate his spirit guardians.
Thank goodness. Stupid spell. Stupid magic.
So is my character anywhere near anybody or everybody, or is he still over by the dead zone?
You are still by the dead zombies, but you can hear the sounds of people chatting about 60, 80 feet over to the west of you, and you can kind of see them through the tree line. And you're free to move your token around as you wish as well, whether it's the mouse key or your arrow keys. Those should all move the token around for you so that you can get a different line of sight than the one you have currently just hiding out behind the tree here. Nice.
Sorry, I don't, I tried to move it, but it's acting a little glitchy on me.
Oh, no worries. If you were trying to move like directly west, you might have been blocked by the tree itself. So, all part of the learning curve here, my friend. It's a cool feature to have, but it also does block movement in some respects, especially like if you're trying to walk through a tree or a wall or something like that.
Before I say anything in character, would we recognize him?
You would not.
Okay.
He
So
definitely,
as soon as,
he's definitely got equipment and some scuffs and scratches that would indicate he was part of this same tragedy that the rest of you were, but he's not like wearing a officer's uniform or anything like that. He's just he is an elf. I believe I can convey that much. Otherwise, you guys are free to exchange character details here at this time.
Well, as soon as Yinvir would see you, he would just hold up his bow staff, just look at you, and just be like, "Where the hell? Are you a survivor, or are you here to do something else?"
As that happens and everything else, and Aubrey kind of spins around and notices him, all of a sudden she just appears beside Yinvir.
I was one of the survivors. Whenever everything crashed, I kind of blacked out, and I found some zombies over there, and it just kind of. So yeah, I'm really just kind of confused on where I'm at, and saw y'all, and was trying to sneak over, but I guess y'all saw me.
I kind of like spin my quarterstaff and just like hold it, standing up, and just be like, "All right, fine, you're one of us. Just get over here before you attract more attention."
Look, Aubrey looks and goes, instead of wading through that swamp, there is what looks like some walkways over there to the north. I don't think that smells very good, I'm sure.
Also, there's a big ass snake right here too.
Yeah. I probably should move.
I only just noticed that snake myself. Ooh. Or is that lunch?
Could be both.
It could be both.
Yes, sir.
Well, could I make a move to strike at the snake? I guess I would make a move to strike at the snake for dinner for everybody, for being so accepting, for
Yeah.
a total stranger.
I would say roll a survival skill check in that respect, and let's see if you're able to trap, lure, or otherwise get this snake in the pot for tonight's supper.
I found another one.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool map. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff
Kinda.
hanging out in the. I think I see some catfish too.
As I say, I see a fishy over here.
Well, they do have catfish.
Where exactly is that check at? All I see is the dice and D4, D6, D8.
Oh, it's going to be
So-
on your character sheet itself. You'll want to open that up.
When you go to the book that's in the top right, you'll see there's the chat bubble, the painter's palette, and then there's a book. If you click on that, that opens up the list of your characters. Then you just have to click on your character, and that'll bring your character sheet up. In the center, you'll see combat, and that's where you can do your strikes and attacks.
Yep, and on the left side there, you'll see your skill checks, and survival looks to be the very bottom one.
While that's happening, can I go around like seeing if I can find like any indication of where this is specifically?
Where what is?
Like where we're located.
Oh, sure.
While he's doing that, I'm also going to take a look at that ex-cultist and just kind of like search the body, see if there's anything on them. They may be dead, but they might still have items that they had before.
Yeah, this guy's got 100 gold coins in his pocket.
I'll take that.
Sorry, guys, my tablet's going in and out. I don't have a good Wi-Fi connection. I'm working on it. Give me 1 second. I apologize.
No problem. Take your time. Mike reminded me to get the Google Earth map popped up here on our live stream, so we can approximately make out where we are here in the region. This is where we started off, the Freedom Camping site. Pretty much all of these vacation homes right on the beachfront itself are part of the crash site itself. And we are pretty much right in the middle of the thickest part of the peninsula itself. There we go. There's your survival check. Got a 14. Yeah, you're able to get that snake and start cleaning it for a meal here in the coming short rest, long rest, whatever it is we have coming to us. I don't think this table has taken a long rest as of yet.
We haven't taken any rests yet.
I think only 2 tables.
Couple people. I was gonna say a couple people redeemed their short rests, but that's it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I redeemed my short rest monthly for the last session, but
Let's see.
And real quick, my character would hold up the snake and say, "Hope everybody likes chicken because it tastes just like it."
Do we know what a chicken is?
Absolutely.
dude, of course
Okay.
you know what a chicken is.
Well, you never know. It's a fantasy world. We might have had something else like a turducken.
Or oh god, what was
As
the
long as
one?
you don't tell me we got no. As long as you don't tell me we got freaking like vegan meat or something like that.
Or like in Big Bang Theory, the Trubisca fill.
Dude, I already have to put my nose enough when I go cut the freaking koji meat at my work.
Koji meat.
It's literally meat made of mushroom.
Oh,
wow.
It's very, very. It smells very, very bad.
It sounds like it would smell pretty
It
potent.
doesn't sound good.
See, I like portobello mushrooms, so I can't say much for
what
that.
rubber smells like and picture that.
Yikes.
All right.
Do we want
well-
to take a short rest since we've got a new companion to meet, possibly some role play to go through, and a meal that we might not have an opportunity for on a great occasion?
I'm okay with that.
Fine with me.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Let's see if we have any random encounters during the hour we're trying to take off. Holy moly, we do! All right. We got a random encounter.
Todd will be introduced to how this group works.
Yay.
I
So
say
my
works
character-
like it means anything.
Oh, go ahead, Todd.
So Marcellus is still on the bridge. Does he have enough time to make it over to everybody? Because he was in the middle of the swamp.
He does, yeah. Feel free to move over to the main island there with the rest of the group. We'll be at least 15-20 minutes into our 1 hour short rest before whatever this encounter is presents itself. And
Would my dragon get its breath attack back?
oh, definitely, yeah. 1 in 6, 1 in 6 or 2 in 6 chance, whatever, every 6 seconds. After like 10-15 minutes, it's guaranteed to be by that point. Let me see if I
Some,
can find
BRB.
Okie dokie. Any word from Tabashi yet?
nothing yet, unfortunately.
They said that they would be in a few seconds, but like a minute or something.
Oh, did she? Yeah, I thought she said she'd be like 10 minutes late, but it's like 30 minutes into the session now.
Yeah, they said something. They were cursing in
9:27.
so I'm assuming they're having problems with their
okay.
PC.
Cool. Well, that's improvement. And I think Todd was trying to say something also.
He said he was having difficulties.
Oh no, I got it fine. I got it over my character over. Oh, and I just wanted to clarify on the last name. It's Valeries. So it's Marcellus Valeries. Just to clarify.
Valerius?
Here, I thought it was going to be Wallace, Marcellus Wallace.
That's what I thought.
Then we'd have to ask, what does he look like?
Oh, exactly.
Does he look like a bitch?
Yeah.
Then why'd you try to fuck him like one? Oh,
I'm guessing that's an inside joke.
it's from
It's
Pulp
actually-
Fiction, if you've not seen it. Marcellus Wallace is one of the main
yeah.
characters.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
Good times, good times. Gosh, why can't I find this
You'll-
token?
You'll learn here that we end up getting a lot of
There they are.
movie references and things like that. Clerks is another one, which is why I kind of laughed at my equipment weight being 37 pounds.
Tabashi, you better not be playing a snake. I'm not carrying your ass around the entire campaign again.
No, I'm supposed to be a pretentious princess this time around.
Welcome,
You forced me not
Parker.
to carry your ass around.
Tyrion will carry you.
Excellent.
I mean, unless you want to go Mach 2 every 5 seconds, but okay.
That'd be
You can
fun.
you can get in the bag.
I don't want to get in the bag. I know how that game works.
What?
Alright. Is your character something that's crafted outside of Roll20 and you just have to import it in, or do you still have to craft your character here, Parker?
I'm gonna try and have it like or I'm gonna try and have it poured over, but I don't know if it'll work, so I'll try.
Gotcha. Are you in the Roll20 page yet? I want to make sure you're in the one with us, because there is a new campaign page for the new campaign. If not,
I
will
am
get you the
pulling
link.
it up.
Okay.
I am smelling like a rose that somebody gave me.
I'm gonna be honest, it would probably be
birthday.
faster for you to just send it to me if you don't mind.
Says you. I'm in the middle of like 14 other things right here. But watch me multitask like a motherfucker. Whoop. 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 Boom, 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 boom. There's the link right there in the Stew Crew chat. And we will resume with the token search in progress. Ooh, those are some cool goblins. Too bad Don's already
Goblins? You're
got...
sending us after goblins?
Yeah, too bad.
As
Well,
long as
I
they're
was
not
thinking of
mine,
Don on Wednesday with his 3 goblins in the trench coat,
Oh,
but he's already got tokens for them. What I'm
As
trying
long
to
as they're
find...
not mind goblins.
Oh. Can
Yeah,
go
I
for
don't
some-
miss...
God.
those goblins were funny, but I don't miss dealing with them.
Man, it's a whole big thing on Wednesday table right now, because they've got the outright PvP going on right now. Like, they've been uncovering their backstories and discovering that in some way, shape, or form, one party member has screwed over another party member at some point in the past. And it's not pretty.
I'm inclined not to say anything about that.
Man, I feel like I'm just so far into this rabbit hole right now. I've got to see it through, because it's got to be in here. Goodness, there's just so many tokens to search through when you've been on Roll20 for 11 years plus.
Little
Dude, I
Radford
already have
crew
so many
hopping through
tokens
the
in my
forest.
backlog that I can't even imagine what you have right now.
Goodness, yeah, it's extensive. Like, it's nice. Like, if I have a whole day to just sit around and build maps and stuff, like, I'll just spend half of that looking at all these tokens, like, oh yeah, I remember I bought this and I forgot to use it. And it's like Christmas, kind of like finding presents you forgot you had. But most of the time, if I'm trying to do it in midstream like this, it's problematic.
Yeah, talk about it. I have like a third, maybe even more of the community's tokens still in my computer somewhere.
Parker has a vampire bunny.
Oh,
Oh, I have several bunnies. They change depending on the month of the year.
Don't
It's
tell
a
me you're playing
vampire
100.
bunny.
wow, look at that. I actually found Parker's original token while looking through everything else. Check it out. It's Ochoa.
Ah, he's so cute.
Yeah, the one who sabotaged the illithid nautiloid by stabbing the brain. I was like, this was supposed to be the
Listen.
party's vehicle, and then Parker's just like, I want to kill it.
I did not know it was supposed to be the party's
Oh, of
vehicle.
course
Okay,
not.
I thought it.
We're going all freaking Baldur's Gate 3 on this shit, alright.
Yeah, that was a funny thing too. Is I had the illithid nautiloid map in my inventory for the longest time, and then Baldur's Gate 3 finally released, and everybody's playing it, and I'm like, I'm not copying it, but we do have an illithid nautiloid in our game. Alright, screw it, I cannot find the original token, so this will be the replacement token right here. This dude. Let's give him a name.
He doesn't look like a princess.
Oh, he's definitely princess.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yes, there is a wild-eyed, white-haired, blue-robed wizard who is crackling with electricity, who teleports randomly onto your island, and he looks around at each of you, sees the pile of zombie carcasses. He instinctively readies himself for an attack before letting the lightning just discharge harmlessly off of his fingertips. And then he looks around at the rest of you. You're all part of the survivors, yes?
I thought you died.
Died? I'm part of the crew as well. I'm not dead, am I? If I'm dead, you're dead.
Yes, we're part of the
I guess
survivors.
we all died in some form. How'd you get here?
I crashed.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, how'd you just get there? Like, you weren't here before.
Oh, teleportation, yes.
I knew it.
It's a beautiful spell, and one I'm quite happy to have accessible again following that debacle with Nihilus.
Don't remind me of that name right now, please.
Well, that little bitch got what was coming to him now, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he's not gone, so...
He's most definitely gone. We destroyed him.
I pull out some of the pieces of the mask.
Oh, do we have a cosplayer?
Let's go with that. They're a cult.
I take it
Jahabu
you...
just stays quite quiet at the whole conversation.
I take it you have this area well explored. I am also doing some exploration of the region, but I don't want to double up on areas that have already been touched upon.
I mean,
Exploring or following? That is my question.
I'm sorry, say again?
Are you exploring, or it seems like you kind of appeared out of nowhere? Have you been following us?
I am exploring. I have not been following you, though. No. This seemed as good a direction as any to pick for exploration. Most of the group seemed to head off northeast and up into the mountains. I wasn't certain anyone had actually traversed the peninsula yet. But if you've got this area in hand, I can check another.
I mean, we just finished killing all of these.
Yes, well done.
We haven't really had a chance to fully scope anything out yet.
Yes, it appears I've caught you on a lunch break of sorts. Don't mean to interrupt.
I mean, I can go scout it out real quickly when we're finished.
If you're taking...
I mean...
Which direction are you planning on heading next, so we don't double up on each other again?
I just look at the rest of you.
Head kind of like south down the peninsula.
Ah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'll head further across the bay then. Perhaps I'll see you at camp later tonight.
Okay.
Certainly be pleasant to do that, yeah.
And he's going to use his Staff of the Magi and teleport himself to a different locale.
As soon as he disappears, Aubrey is going to flash over into his spot, and she's going to do like a performance and try and mimic the way that he was acting and posing, standing, that type of thing.
You're just gonna see me sighing with my head in my hand. If you do that.
Holy crap! A 24 for a performance check.
I would look around at everybody and ask, who exactly was that?
We do have knowledge of like sort of season 3, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if you were here as part of it, just play it as you were there.
Okay, but I was just making sure that I was supposed to be playing it that way.
Yeah.
That was the Nihilus Endgame?
Correct.
Yes, that was the Nihilus Endgame one.
Okay, so that was the one I had the Nomergen grenades. Got it.
He was one of my past party members. Aubrey would have seen him during the battle that we had with Nihilus, who was a Sith Lord that tried to take over, and we eventually killed him.
I'm not so sure, though, that he's dead. Especially if his cultists are here on this island.
Sith
Dead
Lord.
or-
I was under the assumption those were extinct.
Sort of. I mean, I can assume that he's not back yet, but that being keyword yet.
I would just go back to fixing up the snake we were eating. I would just be like, okay, that was weird, but okay.
We can't let him come back.
I'm sure
Just
we'll
out of
see.
game lore, Asilatem, which I always like to mention is Metallica spelled backwards, was one of our more prominent player characters in Acts 1 through 3, and he was actually the highest level player at the Nihilus endgame. I think he was like level 25 or 26 by the time we got to that point, so...
Yeah, I think it was like 1 or 2 levels higher than Yinvir was the original.
Right.
Parker's having the issue where it's only allowing her to be an artificer. That was the one thing I was having the first time that we did this.
Is it... I mean, try reloading the page, and are we sure we're using the correct character sheet? It should be the 2024 character sheet, and if it's only giving the artificer option, I would just reload the game page.
Yeah, and it was saying that there was no other options for like it let me pick race, but that was it. Everything else, it only had like one option.
Oh dear. Well, that's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, just do a page reload, and hopefully it'll work out. Alright, so after we get ourselves some lunch here and proceed further down the peninsula without any issue, let's get the next encounter map loaded up. Yeah, this map is it's a little bit tricky because all of the layers are on one map, so it kind of looks a little confined, if you will. But in short, your group comes across a ruined tower in the marshlands here that just has all kinds of suspicious, wants to be explored vibes about it.
That's not railroading in any way. I jest, of course.
Never know what a party's going to do. I can give attention to the most minute detail of, yeah, you pass a cluster of flowers on the right, just trying to add a little narrative to the passage, and then we spend the next 2 hours trying to explore these flowers that were supposed to be nothing at all.
One of these days, I'm gonna I'm gonna railroad the campaign off of the tracks and bring us in like a totally separate direction.
You said break. I thought you were gonna be like, one of these days I'm gonna break into your house, and I'm like, bro.
Bro, he lives a state away. I'm not traveling that far.
That's why it would be hilarious.
Preve, look at the flowers. Just look at the flowers.
Oh dear.
I got a quick question. If there was a Sith Lord in this campaign, is there Jedi in this campaign, or was it just...
Yes.
Alright, I just want to confirm.
There
are people who know of Jedi ways and stuff like that.
Ahsoka Tano is actually back at the crash site.
No, for real?
Yep.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. We met her in the World Between Worlds, and she has been linked up with the campaign ever since, like Act 5, I believe.
Hey, Daniel. Before we run into the next encounter, would I be able to use one of my powers walking into it?
Gonna need a little bit more description than that.
Can I turn invisible?
Sure. The rest of your party will also not see you. Anybody else have anything?
Where'd it go?
I would telepathically say to all of you, I'm still here with you, just keep moving.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
It is currently, given that our group has not yet rested, It's early afternoon.
So we weren't able to continue our short rest?
I'm sorry, I mean long rest. We have not yet long rested, so we are still on day 1. We have some parties that are on day 2, but most of you are still on day 1. So this tower appears to be 3 levels high. 4 levels if you count the base level itself. And many of the walls are actually, let's see. Yeah, we can see some parapets up on the 3rd floor. We can also see some arrow holes that might allow accessibility up there, especially if your characters are particularly small or agile, nimble. 3rd floor might be an option. Of course, we also have to figure out how the hell to get all the way up there. 2nd floor appears to be entirely sealed. The 1st floor, and this is the first, this is not the main floor. This is like the first, you might as well call it the 2nd floor. I don't know why they labeled the map this way. But the 1st floor does have a huge rend in the wall on the eastern side, which happens to be the approach that your group is arriving at this area from. Almost large enough that you might think that the Kool-Aid Man had crashed in through this section of the wall. And then back on the 1st level of the keep, it actually appears that the metal doors that you would normally take to access this level have not been used in so long that they have rusted completely to their hinges and to each other. It's not impossible to access through the main level, but given that the upper levels are just completely torn away in some respects, it might be easier to try and enter from a higher level. But you're thinking main level, some difficulty. 1st level, probably the easiest to access. The 3rd level, medium level difficulty. The most troubling thing would probably be how do you all get up there if you don't all have means of flight or spider climbing or things of that nature. I'm going to keep us on this map until we get a more definitive approach because, again, all 4 levels of this map are on the same map. So once I throw you on there, I want to make sure you're in the appropriate area so that it just doesn't confuse you because it's kind of a weird map.
Well, I think the first thing we need to do is probably approach with some caution. Try to be a little bit stealthy if we can.
I mean, I can sneak in since I'm invisible. At this point, he's speaking purely telepathically to everyone.
We have DJ James wanting to check for tracks.
You can do perception or investigation, 2 sides of a similar coin in that respect. Survival could also help if you're trying to track individuals or the like in this area. Perception of 34. Alright. Well, you somehow see the invisible Richter.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like the Predator. You can make out the complete, like, hazy sheen of where he's at here.
Alright, so then he's gonna see 2 of me then, because I can't.
Let's see, what is
I can,
this?
if we need to, go up to the 3rd floor and tie off some rope for people to climb up if you guys want to.
Yeah, I think everyone. I know I have flight. You have the spider climb. DJ, does Tyrion have anything in those means?
And just for completion's sake here, since we're about 60 feet or so away from the tower, as we catch sight of it through the thick marshy foliage, let's have each of you roll a stealth check, since that is something that we seem to have agreed to.
I love seeing
What
a
was the question
disadvantage.
directed at me again?
Does he have, you have heavy armor, probably don't, or no, you're rogue. What you got disadvantage for?
Tyrion is not
Tyrion
a
is in
rogue.
heavy armor.
Oh, that's Tyrion. I thought that was Todd for a second. I'm an idiot.
So the question that he asked you, Tyrion, was whether you had some sort of way of getting up to that third floor. I can do the spider climb and or teleport. He can fly. Do you have a way of getting up there, or would you need to be like roped down to be
I
able to
can
get up?
fly from my telekinetic Omega power.
Okay. And how about Marcellus, our new friend? Do you have a way of getting up there?
Do I see any way for me to like? Is there any pieces of this tower that I could almost like rock climb up?
Absolutely. Maybe not as flashy as Supermaning your way up to the top of it at lickety split speed, but it is definitely an option. Let's see here. What did we do for that?
Because I don't really think I have anything like particular like that, unless I can use the force, I guess, ability that I have to like use that to push myself up enough to where I could get to a ledge to the third floor. I'm guessing that's where we're going.
It's not how the power is designed, but considering that it is force, you think you might be able to make a go of it. The only two issues you think is that given the marshiness of this area, you might just end up making a huge splash more than throwing yourself up into the sky. And then secondly, if we're trying to be very quiet and stealthy here, that might give your group away. But you kind of think you might be able to at least like give yourself an extra like 20-30 feet of oomph in an ideal situation with that. Just maybe different time, different place kind of thing.
Yinvir, would you be able to lift Marcellus up?
It depends on how much he weighs.
Oh. He can,
180.
Tyrion can actually lift you with telekinesis, apparently.
Oh, that works, yeah. I mean, I only have an 18 strength, but that's seems like plenty enough for only 180.
And you just keep in mind, Omega powers are an inspiration for every action-based use.
Yeah.
The flight speed is a default, so that doesn't cost anything, but pretty much everything after that, as an action, as an action, as an action, as an action, that's an inspiration point to do each of those.
Okay, well, if he can lift me up, that's fine. But I feel like my character wouldn't he wouldn't be mad about it, but he would you're being lifted up, and he's supposed to be, kind of athletic. So it's not really.
I get that.
Oh yeah, you can
So
do it
he's like-
yourself. Yeah, you can certainly do it yourself, but how do we want to solve this? Do we want to have you spend the inspiration, or do we want to let him resolve it himself?
I think let him try it himself, and if he has difficulty, then we can intervene if necessary.
All right.
As
I
it
would say
is,
just save the point for now.
Yeah,
once Aubrey actually gets to the tower, she would kind of blink and end up partway up the wall, standing on the tower, and then start walking towards the entrance quietly with her weapons drawn, or with her weapon drawn.
Are we approaching this together, or are we? I can get there before anybody else, so see you there.
Oh, I meant it to be together. Like I'm going to wait before I actually step in or do anything else.
Sure.
just kinda be-
Targeted to the group, though. Same to you, Richter. I missed your response there if you had one. Or are you planning on sticking with the group and we all attack this together? Or are you going to try to scout ahead or something kind of deal?
Oh, no, together. I was just going to say that
Okay.
I'm basically just hovering above the level with the
Gotcha.
top of the tower.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm invisible, so
So we're gonna try to enter through the 3rd level. Then it sounds like.
I thought
I
that
think
was
so.
the consensus.
Yep.
Let's. Let's have you each roll an active perception check on your way up. Let's also have Todd roll an acrobatics check on top of that.
Acrobatics and what else?
Perception.
Nat 20.
Dang.
Well, me and
He's gonna
DJ
be so
both.
disappointed. Like the hardest things to see are gonna be like a 20 or 25, and he's just like, I have 18 superfluous points here, so I have 20 vision. I see into the 4th dimension.
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of outweighed for me and DJ because we both got the perception superpower that adds +10.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at that point. I mean, Refined Senses is basically meant to give you a free skill, so if you take proficiency on top of it, then it's OP, but it's also kind of just unnecessary at that point. Unless you're dealing
I
with...
didn't think that far. I didn't think that far ahead. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're dealing with, like, super villains who have invisibility and alpha dexterity, then maybe skill checks of that level might be necessary. You never know. You might run into only one person like that, and having a bonus like this could make it all worthwhile. Or you might just happen to catch everything throughout the campaign and realize I could have thrown that in a different skill. You never know.
Good thing I used my once per long rest one on perception, so I can change it when we take a long rest.
Let's see. That does not work. I'm going to move you guys over to this map now. Let's check in. It's going to go completely pitch black for all of you.
Ah, I'm blind.
Should. And then you're going to catch a glimpse of this guy. Arr!
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, apparently we've got
a
pirate with a very sharp, bejeweled dagger here. And also this guy. Arr!
I'm so tempted to try to throw a knife in between their teeth.
Hit the gap. Hit the gap.
Oh wait, there's a third guy here. These people are all on the 1st level, very close to that Kool-Aid man-sized hole in the wall. This third individual is very unique compared to the first two. Arr!
Oh my god, he has a golden border.
Yeah, he does. Oh wait, and let's not forget the 4th individual up here, if you guys haven't figured it out yet.
What, is their 3rd identical cousin? Is that?
They are apparently quadruplets, or perhaps somebody with the multiplication power, but they are searching and looting around this 1st floor. As you are bypassing this Kool-Aid man-sized hole, you catch a glimpse of all 4 of them looting, scavenging. Looks like they have just dispatched a group of undead in here as well. And there is a giant hole in the center of the 1st floor that appears to descend down to the main level of the fortress itself.
When will we get to see this?
None of us can see anything.
That is correct. Again, it depends on what level you're stopping at. I have each of these levels of the map very contained on one section of the map itself.
Oh, so you're seeing whether we're going to do anything about these guys we see on the 1st floor.
Mm-hmm. Like, here's what I can do. Let's start dropping you into the main area at least. Alright.
I mean, I'm fine with still just going with the plan of
I see the
going
issue.
up to the top, but
I gotta fix something here. Yeah, and then this bordered area here that you can kind of see around over here on the eastern side of the map, these represent the levels of the tower. So technically this would all just be open marshland and swampland, but unfortunately it is not. And I think I see now the yeah, I see now I made an error with the original definition of the map. There is the third level of the tower, of course, and then there is the very top of the tower, which is this over here.
I still say we just fly up, or get up to the top of the tower and take it from there.
Okay. And is it only 3 stories then?
That is correct.
All right, yeah. Aubrey's okay
So
with
is
that. And work her way up to the 3rd floor.
Is it still pitch black for us?
You should be able to see now at this point, although maybe I didn't link your token up correctly. No, you should be able to see from your token position over here.
Either it's slowly loading or something, but I could see all the the HP bars, but it's still pitch black for me.
Oh, Daniel, does he have any dark sight?
I believe 60 feet. Yeah, his
that's
map
odd
might
then.
just be loading a little slowly at this point. That's not a good precursor. This is one of the more this is one of the simpler maps that we're going to use here for this campaign that we're playing. But I will go ahead and move you all to the 3rd floor entry. There is one spot that you are able to enter unless your characters can kind of force themselves through one of the arrow holes. But there is a hole in the wall above the southwestern bedroom, and that is where we're going to deposit your group. Right in here. So you can see the hole here that you guys would have just entered through, and then literally 3 feet on the other side of it is the border of this section of the map, so you can see like just how little area I have to play around with here to throw your characters into the field of play.
Should I exit in or out and then come back in, see if that helps my case?
Yeah, certainly.
What is this thing here?
That is a huge barrel of old rotting fish.
And is that a chest on either side of the bed, or are those barrels?
Those are chests. There are other barrels of fish in here. There are other kegs that appear to have some kind of water or other life-sustaining necessity, i.e. ale, within them. But otherwise, the area as we find it here appears to have already been ransacked. I don't have open chests here to throw in, but the chests have already been opened, thoroughly looted, and through the center area of the tower, which Invir is starting to approach, you guys can hear the sounds of those pirates further down below in the midst of their looting.
I heard a ba-ding.
That was Tabashi.
It's me. I'm back.
I can see pretty much just about everything again.
Is this a hole in the floor in the center here? Like, can I look down?
That certainly is.
Presume there's nothing
Ah, shit.
to the right.
Alright, 1 second. Stupid.
So these guys have no clue we're here still, right?
That would appear to be the case. Yeah, this map
Who cast the fart cloud?
Yeah, this map is effed up. It's not how I built it. It's not how I thought it would be. So yeah, I've got to obscure some areas, but you are certainly able to see into the center. But it does appear that these pirates brought with them some Mara Django, and they are smoking up this place very, very healthily. Speaking of which, I will join them.
Well,
Alright.
do we want to traverse to the 2nd floor first, or do we just want to dive bomb them?
Let's say we dive bomb them and and do a superhero landing and see what happens.
Oh, I love this group so far. All right.
Superhero landing.
Aubrey will walk around onto the wall silently and quietly.
I'm just gonna dive bomb in there.
Oh, Aubrey went and got herself lost in the 420. Roll a con save. All right, let me grab all your characters again here in a cluster. Oh, Aubrey is passed out. She ain't doing shit except going to Burger King. All right, so we're just going to fly right past the second level and land right here on level 1, where there are 4 of these guys. I'll place you guys down at different spots of the map just so we're not all clustered in one convenient fireball. There we go.
Woohoo. Would the dragon be with Tyrion?
I suppose
It is my dragon.
It is.
Yeah, the dragon can stay with me if he wants to.
I mean, however you want to do it. I'm looking at this combat maybe a little differently than you guys are. Let me just get that to the back, that to the back. Alright, let's break out the turn order, as there are a bunch of exclamations of, "Holy crap, what the hell are these guys? Who are you?" And we're going to need a turn order in place here to see just in which order we take the combat.
Did we establish that my dragon would go right after me?
We did, yes.
Makes it a lot more simple.
Absolutely. Oh, that's right. And there should be
rolled a 0.
There should be an initiative button on the main section of the sheet. I think, like up near the top center. And once you click that, it will populate token into the chat log. I gotta roll a little more manually here for these guys. I didn't bother to give them character sheets.
I gotta say, that was weird. The minute Myth renewed his subscription, it kicked me out of Discord and reset it.
Wow. Very strange. Good job, Myth.
Oh, I'm glad it's not just me that's getting kicked out of Discord.
20 months. Epic subscriber. Very nice. Appreciate the support there, brother. Alright, so turn order is populating. We've got everybody so far except for Marcellus. Go ahead and click that initiative button on your character sheet when you get a second.
If you're having trouble locating it, it should be top left beside your, or in your character block up at the top, where it has your name and all that.
Should be a red box.
What's in the box?
I got it.
Nice. 25. All right. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. All right, so Yinvir is crashing down right next to this unsuspecting pirate-looking dude.
And he's even more confused because he don't see shit.
Yeah, he would not see you. I think he would, if anything, just kind of feel you come crashing down next to him.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he would definitely hear me and feel me. But, yeah.
Right, and you've got the edge on the initiative, so go ahead and roll that up.
Alright, cool. So he's gonna get, 2 bonks on the head.
sure what I did to deserve that. Ow! Okay. We will subtract that from the secondary health pool. We do have advantage, so that will connect both times. Subtract that from the secondary again. Ouch, ouch. This guy is just all kinds of panicked and frustrated. Hey, what the hell, dude?
Just to be weird and confuse him, I'm gonna run to back here before I punch him with my bonus action.
You son of a... Oh! Oh, God. Let's see. Okay. Ow.
Though I'm not using Flurry of Blows, so that will only be the one bonus action attack. I don't know whether he's able to or whether he has it just at disadvantage, but I'm going to be running away.
Okay. Is the disadvantage from mobile? Is that what that is?
No, I was assuming like disadvantage because of the invisibility, but I don't know.
Well, it works like normal invisibility. Once you attacked him, it went away.
It's not what it says in the thing. It says it's just concentration.
Alright, let me see if I need to do a rebrand.
That's totally fine if it is. I can just roll with it like that.
I can understand Daniel's view on it, because if you have it where you can just attack with impunity, it's basically greater invisibility as a permanent effect.
Well, I get that,
Correct.
but like as a superpower, that would kind of make sense. But either way, I'm fine with either.
Yeah. It is a permanent invisibility in that there's no duration set on it, but it is the invisibility power. It is not greater invisibility. I think that's where there's a misperception in that. I'm just going to change the verbiage on it right now, just so there's no other effect on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe disrupted per the standard concentration rules. This may also...
My only confusion was it didn't say anything about the normal invisibility spell or any of the facts of that.
That's fine. A lot of times I just know it in my head, but I don't type out the words for it because I know it, so everybody else should too, but you guys don't live in my head, and thank God. You would not like it in here. Let's see.
The way I believe I also asked a question in the GM Discord tab where if I rage, then the superpower invisibility is interrupted because it is also a concentration thing.
Yeah, I'll just copy and paste the new description later. It's fine.
Yep, the only addition, this otherwise works like the normal invisibility spell with unlimited duration. That's the only addition. Okay, so Parker has a character created, level 1. We do want to bump that up to level 3 is the party level minimum, and then we can drop you into combat. So yeah, you just wailed on this guy, and he will certainly try to take a response attack here. Let's roll a flat die 20. That will not touch your armor class.
Yeah, unless he's got a plus 13.
I forget. Did you take the Goons and Tunes pack?
I did.
You did. Well, that means this guy's vulnerable. This guy's vulnerable to your damage. Well, he cannot take an attack of opportunity on you because he would have been dead.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that applied here.
Yeah, this is our first Goons encounter right here. Let me check one last thing, because he did have a superpower that might help him out here before he's just utterly annihilated, but I could also see him just being outright ass-kicked. That will not help him at all. The fact that he is lucky really only helps his rolls. He just got ambushed and assassinated. Oh, God. Aubrey, it's your turn. Unless Yinvir's got more movement.
He does, but he's not using it, so you're fine.
All right. Well, Aubrey's going to use that element of surprise. I don't know if I get any advantage on the attack rolls, but a couple of attacks with her weapons.
That will connect. Also coming off the secondary health bar first. A 12 was not so good. By then we've lost the element of surprise.
All right, I will try a force point to increase that. Where are those again?
Force point I would not bother with a 12. I would probably go more I would go inspiration.
All right, I'll use my human inspiration then.
All right.
What is the lighting situation like? Is it dim light or is it somewhat brighter?
With us being inside the tower with the dense foliage outside, there are areas of dim lighting.
Should I be rolling another one too at advantage to have the 4 dice?
Don't roll at advantage when we spend inspiration to reroll. We're just going to reroll.
Okay, so
the only time we would roll for advantage is if we actually had advantage going in, or if somebody decided to spend an inspiration before rolling the dice.
Okay, so I just re-rolled it and I missed a second time.
Yes, you did, but that 20 between there, what was that?
That's my offhand scimitar.
Offhand, okay. So that will also connect. We will take that.
And then I guess that will be the end of my turn.
All right, Marcellus is up next in the turn order, also having dropped down next to this guy.
I would use... Does he have any weapons on him at all?
Let's see what kind of power he's rocking. What's going on, Legionary? This guy looks like he has a rapier, but it is not currently drawn because he wasn't expecting to fight anybody. Otherwise, he's got his hands up because that's about the quickest defense he's able to muster here. Like, not hands up like I give up, but hands up like he's prepared to fisticuffs you.
I have a revolver. I'd like to pull that and just hold him at gunpoint. And
you wanna like stick him up, or you wanna shoot him?
Like when you say he has his hands up ready to shoot. I would aim for one of his legs. I would shoot his kneecap.
Oh damn! Go ahead, take the shot and see what we're looking at.
Well, you see now, he didn't take an arrow to the knee. He took the bullet to the knee.
Oh gosh, it's so unnecessary.
What?
What should I roll for that?
That should be right on the character sheet itself. Just click the revolver in the combat section. Pretty much that's how everything on your character sheet will operate on Roll20, is you just click that particular skill, attack, whatever it happens to be, and it should populate everything accordingly.
I clicked on it and it just brought up if you hit creature with the weapon, that creature does disadvantage next attack.
Oh, it has not been added into the attacks block. You only have the weapon master. Okay, 1 second. We need to add the gear. Now there's an attack for it in the attacks just above where you were looking. That's what you want to click.
There it goes.
Oh dear. It's almost a misfire. Let's set up some settings on your sheet here. Oh, now I can't get into your character sheet.
You done broke it.
Yeah, it's just loading, loading, loading. Come on. There we
Can
go.
I just scratch?
I'm sorry, what's that?
I was going to say scratch that, and I could just use the force push to push him up against the wall if I can use it now.
That is an optional attack. You can basically use either or each round. Try the revolver attack again. I made some settings changes on your character sheet, so you should be... There we go. Alright, so that will connect for a dozen points of damage off the secondary health bar. And I think at this level, most of our characters only have the one attack, unless of course they've gone up to level 5 via redemption. Do you have anything else you want to do with your turn? If you step too far away from him, he may get a free attack on you. I don't know if you have a bonus action attack option.
I'll give it 1 second. It's loading.
Sure thing.
I would like to use my cunning action because we're not trying to kill these guys, I don't think. So I'd use my cunning action to dash and point the gun directly at his head because I'm guessing I just shot him in the leg, so he's on one knee. So, and I would say,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I would say, give me whatever you stole already. It's ours now.
Your shot definitely connected with his leg, his remaining health points. He is still standing pretty resiliently in front of you. However, most of the pirates' attentions have been drawn to the beheading, as it were, that took place right over here. So it's a collective effort, no doubt, and they are certainly responding. We will see how Tyrion takes his turn here before the pirates get a proper response, however.
So Tyrion is just gonna smack the guy right in front of him with his vicious mace.
Very good, very good. That will connect. We'll take it.
And what is the current lighting that Tyrion is in? Is it dim light where he's standing at currently?
It's, I would say, bright light right there at the entrance. Because the hole in the wall to the outside is literally right there at your back.
He's probably just going to move to a spot where he's in dim light, and then he's going to activate his boon of Night Spirit.
Okay. Let's try to attack you as you vacate our threatened space. Not so much. Yeah, you pretty much got to move over to the west half of the tower before you're officially in some kind of dim lighting.
So like right there?
That sounds about right. And if I'm not mistaken, that's what, invisibility?
Yep, he's going to use his bonus action because of the boon, and I can post it, but the bonus action makes him invisible.
I'm familiar with it. I think 11 out of 10 player characters selected that as their epic boon. All right, and the other 12 out of 10 took True Sight as well. It's almost like you guys think you know what kind of campaign I'm going to run.
And then my
Weird,
drag
that.
is going to bite the one I just attacked.
Okay.
Were we all supposed to get epic boons?
That's a negative.
Okay, I was just double checking. I was confused. I was like, I don't remember picking one.
Yeah, I believe that's an epic subscriber boon right there. You get to select an epic boon, but the epic boons took on a new life with the 5.5 system. And there are a few that are arguably more useful than others. So the dim lighting question is one I feel I'm going to get asked about 7 or 8 times on a session-wide basis, multiplied by 33 sessions, multiplied by 5 tables. That's about 1,000 times I'm going to be asked about dim lighting over the next 2 years.
So what you're saying is you're going to be asked twice, which is more than once.
Yes. 13 is not so good.
Take it.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Rick.
I was just saying, main reason why I didn't want to take it, and people were confused on why I wasn't optimizing, and I'm like, because I don't want to be dick.
I mean, there's the invisibility superpower as well. Like, there's multiple ways to go about it, but we've got a bit of a different experience this time around than the non-stop combat zombie apocalypse that we just went through. So I don't blame people for building characters in response to that, but at the same time, each campaign I try to give its own little bit of flavor. So we'll see just where that takes us. All right, so
Dragon. My dragon will follow.
Took a rend attack, missed. We already used our reaction to try to attack Tyrion. Okay, so these pirates are going to take their attacks, and then we will take our halftime break. I guess our guy here is going to use his action and his superpower to go invisible. This guy right here, oh dear. Shit!
Did he move out of the area, or is he still in that square?
What is your passive perception?
Where do I see passive on this thing?
It's in the senses.
I have a passive perception of 16.
You are unable to tell if he has moved or not.
Am I close enough to be able to tell?
You are 25 feet away from there. You are not.
Okay.
Let's see here. This guy is going to look over at his... Man, yeah, he's going to look over at his friend right here. Come on! Let's make a run for it! And easier said than done when you also can turn invisible. Boom. And oh dear, yeah, this guy right here basically snarls at all of you. You'll pay in blood for what you've done today. And we are just going to try to hoof it out of here. Marcellus is going to get an attack of opportunity as we are just abandoning the field of combat. So go ahead and take that with the weapon of your choice.
So they're trying to, like, leave? They're trying to leave, right?
That's what it looks like, yeah. Yeah, 2 of them turned invisible and presumably left. And this guy right here apparently can't turn invisible, but he can fly. And he's going to try to fly out of the tower.
I'm going to see if I have any, like, I don't know, rope in my inventory and maybe, like, you know, use it to lasso him, or just use an attack to shoot at him as he's trying to fly away. See if I can't get him to, stop.
You do have the revolver in hand. You cannot do an item exchange as a reaction on somebody else's turn.
Okay.
Otherwise,
He has that. He has that energy propulsion thing, doesn't he?
He's got Energy Blast Force, which is probably his best damaging attack, and that's technically something you always have at the ready, and you can decide whether that comes out of your eyes, your hands, your chest, crotch chop.
But that DX shit, I know.
DX. Boom, boom, ding, 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 ding.
So right before he goes to fly away, I would use that to use that force attack to try to, I would say, I guess push him up against, use that to shove him up against the wall as hard as I could to stop him, or to knock him out cold, or if it kills him, or just to stop him from flying away.
Okay. Let's see how that goes for you.
And where would I go to?
It's the same area that you rolled your revolver. I added the the energy expulsion force attack to your character sheet earlier today. It should be the very top attack, I believe. And if you just click that, it should roll all of the pertinent... Boom! There we go. All right. Anybody got an inspo they want to burn to try to help that attack land? A 5 is not helping us out here.
I'll give him one.
All right. Let's do a reroll on that. One shortcut here that might help you out there, Todd. In the chat log, if you're just rolling the same thing repeatedly, hit the up arrow and then enter, and it should just repeat the last thing that you typed, rolled, whatever the case is. So that way you don't have to constantly be opening your character sheet, scrolling to that part, clicking it. It's a little bit of a shortcut.
And where's that exactly? I'm sorry.
He's on tablet. That won't work for him right now.
Oh, is that the case? Okay, yeah, I guess you gotta open your character sheet and click the energy expulsion again then. My bad. There we go.
I did.
There we go, that's better. Alright, so let's drop. And yes, there's the satisfying sound of neck breaking as this guy takes off at too high a speed, is clipped with a force expulsion attack, and his neck catches the very edge of the wall, and he just falls in a slump right here at the very edge, almost teetering over the side like his body is going to fall 20-30 feet to the ground below. In the distance, maybe about 40 feet or so out here, you can hear a couple more shouts of protest as it appears that the other two pirates have already vacated the tower and are even more enraged at the fact that you've killed another one of them. And that will close out the first round of activity here. I see that Parker rolled her initiative earlier, so we will actually begin the second half of tonight's session with her character's introduction. Let me make sure the character is set here. That looks good. We are going to need some artwork and then a token made out of that, so let's use the halftime break to that purpose so that we can get that set up and loaded and her dropped in seamlessly.
And
Real
to
quick.
get rid of those 3 other extraneous glitch characters.
Gosh, yeah.
And real quick, as they're basically yelling and protesting, I would there's a big old hole in the side of the thing, right?
Correct.
I would just walk over and just flip them a bird as they run away.
You're flipping them the what now?
Don't you do
bird.
it.
Oh, well, everybody's hurt.
Shut up, Peter.
I knew as soon as you asked. I knew as soon as you asked.
Classic.
All right, friends. That is the end of our first half of gaming activity here for Stew Crew Sunday night. It's a door, nothing more. We'll see you on the other side in probably a bit of a longer break this time. I think I'm actually going to hoof it down to the convenience store and pick up a pack of smokes. So we'll catch you about 15 minutes. See you shortly, friends. More Are You Gaming?
Cool.
Yay!
And 4.
Parker, you need me to make you a token?
If I can send you. I just sent Daniel the picture of my character, but I can send it to you as well.
Yeah,
Also,
send it over to me and I got you.
Yeah. Also, I can't see anything because my character isn't in the Stew Crew. It's like
it's not.
outside.
You're not going to be able to see anything until he drops your token and gets it site.
All right. Let's see.
I swear to God, I've talked to you on Discord before. Where the hell is your chat thing?
That's what I was looking at. I was like,
You know what? Let's just do this the easy way. I'm just gonna right-click you. Hold on. Are you serious? The only thing I've sent you is the freaking spider token.
Spider token, does whatever a spider token does.
Swings a web.
any size.
Catches
Catches thieves.
Eats those guys.
Wait, no, don't do that, Spider-Man.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who knows that one.
No, I'm just thinking of the Spider Pig theme song from Family Guy.
Speaking of Spider-Man,
Family Pig, or from Family Guy. I thought that was from. I thought Homer did that too.
Homer's from I said Family Guy. I meant Simpsons.
I was gonna say.
Dang.
Gwent.
Shame.
Shame.
What in the hell are we going with here? What the fuck?
It's the face and the attitude, mainly. I'm a Triton, so I'm a fish person. So I'm... You said no snake, so I went fish.
Why is it so like fish in here?
Your token?
Say that again, I couldn't hear you.
Any particular color you want for your token?
See the yellow? I like yellow.
Alright, cool.
Should have called for plaid. Go plaid for your token.
Nah.
I refuse to use plaid. It's annoyingly hard to work with.
They're comfy. It's comfy and easy to wear.
Also incredibly hard to fucking use pixel by pixel.
Okay, yeah, though.
And also, yay, Tobashi! We're back in game together. Hi! It's been a while.
Hi! Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Between, like, moving and everything, I was just... Because we're finally settled in our new house. And getting everything set up has been murder.
Well, it's good that you're into your new place and that you guys are getting all settled in. I'm very happy. You've had a lot of different things happening in your life recently, so...
I'm ready to just take a nap.
I would understand.
My parents were like, hey, let's go to this big 4th of July show. And I was like, I am laying down and not getting up for the next 6 weeks. So... I will say, apparently, the curse of poor initiative continues in this character as I have a 10 for initiative and everyone else has a 20 or up.
Well, to be fair, my origin feat was alert, so.
I also have alert,
I do too.
and I also have advantage because of spider powers.
I also have advantage because of fighting prowess. Or from something, I don't remember what it was, but I have it from one of my superpowers.
If you have spider powers, I do not think I will be romancing you this time.
All it is it gives me advantage on the initiative rolls, and I can climb walls and ceilings and webs.
Yeah, and you're super sticky.
No, I don't have the sticky powers.
So I got a
That's
question.
powers, bro.
If we crash landed, where exactly did we was it a different planet we were on that we were coming from, and what was that planet? And yeah,
Mike, you were there longer than I was, so.
I'm trying to remember. When I got into the game, it was near the end of a world. Was it like there was a gaping hole with gears in it, and there was these little statues that basically caused fear. But the whole thing was, if you wanted to survive, you had to get into the gaping hole of gears, and it teleported you somewhere else. That's the most I remember, because it's a long time ago, and I know I didn't start at the beginning of that series.
I remember that. You had to jump into the hole filled with gears and it ground you up and spat you out somewhere else.
Yes.
I don't
Where
think it was
exactly?
part of that.
I don't know.
I mean, the first thing I remember was the maze, because the first table that I started with was Monday Crew.
The maze, I think, was different. That was them in the donjon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was with the time wizards and shit like that. I was with the Sealatim's group. It was me, Sealatim. I'm forgetting the name of Brad's character, or not Brad's character. That was Skull Smasher, I think. I don't know, Skull
Okay, yeah.
something.
Skull Crusher, maybe?
Yeah, something. I don't know. I don't remember. And then I forget what his actual name was, but the one we called Dirty Santa Claus was in it. The
Dirty Santa Claus.
I don't remember his character name.
That's hilarious. But no,
You shouldn't
so
talk about Dumbledore like that.
I know Don's character was in that one. That was his character that we had to keep reviving his familiar because it kept dying because it had like 3 hit points.
yeah. So basically, the thing I remember is that yes, there was that world with the clockwork that we had to jump through, and then we ended up at some point on the Star Destroyer that we were on, and then we went to the final battle against Nihilus. And in that battle against Nihilus, I remember that one because was it Yinvir that got caught in the Nomergan grenade and got enlarged?
I don't think he was enlarged from that. I think somebody cast a spell on him.
No. The first Nomergan grenade I threw hit one of my allies because they walked into the range after I had preset my attack. I hit a bunch of the enemies, and the Nomergan grenade had the weird effect, and it caused a bunch of people to have to make saving throws or become enlarged. And I remember because you specifically chose to fail the enlarge effect so that you became enlarged automatically.
And it could have been that. I was going to say the only thing I remember was the next time that you did it, because you weren't there and you just did your attack with the second grenade.
Yeah.
That we basically just boiled some of the breath drinkers alive because I psychic screamed and it was impossible for them to beat the DC of my psychic scream from one vet.
Yep, it was fun. I love that. It was fun getting those banned after using 2 of them.
It's like you're not allowed to do this anymore. I'm sorry, you can't. I didn't realize how broken this would be.
Well, it wasn't even the fact of the grenades. The grenades was more the fact that it was just like a very, very, like, repetitive, like, clogging process.
It took a long time to go through everybody's
It was
saving
the
throws and see what
fact that I basically locked, like, I think it was like 8 of the breath drinkers in place for the entire battle until they just died slowly.
That seems a little OP.
Just
That's
you-
what happens when
you get to the high levels.
no, you know what was OP? The fact that Ballard had like 3,000 movement speed and was running around in circles. The
Okay,
entire-
okay, not my fault. He had 360 movement speed. He's a barbarian. He had boon of speed, and Daniel gave him ×4 speed. Okay.
That was his alpha superpower, if you're wondering as well, Marcellus.
Gotcha.
And Yinbir has that power as well. So
Ah, lovely. we're gonna go again. Who's ready for round 2?
well, don't. I mean, my power, my speed's gonna grow slowly. I'm only at 200 right now, but my
As the
bard
month goes
on
up.
it is faster. My bard has 240 swim, climb, normal speed, and burrow speed, and then he has 480 fly speed.
That is insane.
Well,
Was
because
that
he
like
got
Omega
Lord.
superpowers?
no, he got the alpha level speed, and then he also got alpha level flight. So I get 4 times on my speed, and then my flight equals 2 times my base speed. Or not my base speed, my actual speed.
That is crazy.
Parker, did you roll a superpower?
I remember I did. I don't remember what I rolled.
Might want to remember that. It's important.
Yeah, it's slightly important. Jeez.
Daniel, don't you start trying to star us out. He's typing in. He's typing in Twitch chat.
Okay,
Making you hit yourself for a fucking hour? Yes, it was amazing.
I'm surprised Daniel didn't try to make another Twitch account just so he could start talking with himself.
You do
he
that
talks
once?
to himself enough.
He talks to himself in the Roll20 chat so often I cannot fucking.
Can someone tell me where the list of superpowers is again so I can see if I can find it?
It is under the superpowers tab.
It's
In
a
Discord.
thread under the whatchamacallit, the Homebrew and info channel.
That's what
Homebrew
I
and
thought.
table info. It should be in threads. Yes, it's in threads.
If you
About-
hover over Homebrew and table info, it should pop up a more active threads or a see all option.
There we go. Yeah, I remember I rolled for one of these, and I remember I wrote it down, and I can't remember. I can't remember anything else.
Well, I guess it would be Daniel. Do you want her to just roll it again for the Sigma power and see what she gets now?
Why the hell not? Let's do it.
Do it.
Yep, roll it up.
Do it.
I cannot wait till I get myself a computer so I don't have to deal with a half black screen.
All right, look at that. 15 minutes to the store and back. Not bad.
Very impressive. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I caught both lights. That was the key right there. I could have easily been another 10 minutes if I'd missed both the lights.
So Daniel, are you sure you don't want to bring back the Nomergan grenades? I thought you had a lot of fun with those.
Well, actually, I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, an easy solution for those going forward would just be to cap how many targets can be hit with any one AoE. Be like,
Hey,
yeah,
you
you
got
can use it,
damage.
but like 8 people. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Parker got expert fighter.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
I was hoping she would get speed. All right.
Right.
I've got her.
I haven't even had marijuana yet.
Make
Go
sure
past
you
the
don't
marijuana, go straight to methamphetamines.
Yes, none until you come to Vegas. I will make sure you have a proper first experience there.
In all fairness, I mean, I am ADHD, so they give you diet meth for ADHD. So.
Oh, for real.
They do.
Should I send over some of the farm stuff?
Some of the legit stuff. I swear, if I take methamphetamines, I probably would just be sitting in the corner, like, doing all of my taxes myself, kind of thing.
Oh, jeez.
Weekend out.
Even when it's not tax season.
I'm going to be so prepared for next
I
year.
just be writing numbers in the corner and just think to myself that they make sense, even though it's like 5, 4, 3, 70, 90, 80.
I don't see
Something
that we
that you
have
see.
hit points for your character yet, Parker.
She is infinite.
Say what again?
I don't see that we have hit points for your character. I just linked the token to your sheet and I selected hit points and it came up as 0. Do we have hit points?
Well, that's not right, because I had like 23 or 28 hit points. Hang on.
Oh, there it is. I got it.
I was like, yeah, I've got 23 hit points.
Oh, no, it's 55. It's the AC that's not showing up.
Got it. Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, the AC just shows up as blank. So, what's the AC
10.
on your token? 10. You always have a 10 AC. What is your dexterity? Did you go no dexterity again?
There's no way you have 10.
I mean, she usually rocks no armor and has a 10 dexterity, so she just has
Parker,
a 10.
what's your class?
I'm a sorcerer.
Do you have mage armor?
I do not have mage armor.
Oh god,
dear.
so you might actually have a 10 AC.
That definitely warrants a...
Can I sacrifice one of my items just to give her armor?
I have some leather armor she could wear if she wants.
I came out of the water. What? I can't have leather armor. Who needs armor in the water?
Well, you're not in the water now, are ya?
So I guess a 10 AC is what we've got. All right then, let's how about vision? Any dark vision or is it standard?
I believe I do. Give me a sec. I do not like the layout. I'm gonna have to change the layout in a bit. Yes, I have dark vision, 60 feet.
Excellent. All right, your token is complete. Let's link it to your sheet.
I'm also amphibious.
Oh. Well, it makes sense that you were here in the swamp.
I was just rolling around in the mud trying to... It's like, I want to go home.
You were taking a mud bath?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking we'll make your character a native to the region. And you were here in the swamp, chilling by this tower when you noticed all of the activity going on. So you made your way curiously to check out just what the situation is. Yeah, let me see if I can fix that.
She strolls in as we just finished combat, weapons brandished, ready to go. A new opponent has arrived. Oh, wait.
Here comes a new challenger. So yeah, she would actually be approaching, I guess, from up the stairs, unless she has the power of flight. So she would be.
I do not.
She would be about to bump into Tyrion because she has no idea he is there, considering he's invisible. So that might be a more appropriate depiction. And as for Marcellus, the dude that he just killed, there is a small bronze talisman that comes rolling off of the corpse and lands right here in this square.
I would immediately run over to grab it.
Until it was never seen again. Oh no, this is thankfully an item that does not vanish your character.
You're not pulling us into this arc again.
That was an interesting sword.
It was just a book, the tongue book, the tongue book.
I was thinking this book
You're
from last
the one
season.
who told me my staff was pulling me to the book. Okay.
I didn't do anything, bitch.
I was thinking the sword of that big guy from the devil or whatever it was.
Oh yes. That Apollonalius.
Yeah, fucking Apollonalius sword.
Yeah, when DJ went and got himself sucked right into that blade. That is a common trope, items that are so powerful that if you just willfully take them into your possession, you are risking your very soul. Alright, so we have a new character introduction here after bumping, unfortunately, into Tyrion, and then...
Oof.
And yes, this item, Marcellus, has elven engravings. They are pretty faded, but you think you can make out some details that this talisman is a key for a door of some kind.
It looks more or less like a key.
Who are you? Aubrey is going to say as she appears 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right next to you. Blades are still out.
Well, whoever she is, she's very pleasant and having a wonderful day.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Like she's grouchy about this.
You're having a bad month.
Sorry. I am Ina. I live here. It's quite a... You can see she's kind of like shifting a little bit. You guys are making quite a bit of a ruckus, and I don't think that it's appropriate.
You live in this tower? Because those people that were just here, and she kind of like gestures over towards the other two, were ransacking it, and you didn't bother with their noise?
But technically, we did you a favor.
Oh, not in this specific tower. Just, we live in the manor down the strip, or down the area, but we could hear the clashing of weapons and horrible thundering and combat all the way at our, manor.
Oh. As Aubrey kind of glances out the hole in the wall into the swamp. The manor down the way, huh?
It's under the water. I mean, of course you can't see it. Do I look like something that rolls around in the dry land?
Definitely not.
I don't think I'm supposed to answer that.
Aubrey just goes, well, like I said, they were ransacking things. We were trying to stop them. We got two. Two of them escaped.
We found this amulet. Do you, by chance, know anything about this? It almost looks like a key.
I can't say that I recognize it, but perhaps hang on to it in case it deems useful?
Marcellus would just put it back in his back pocket. And is that okay?
Aubrey is going to look from her to the hole in the center here that's covered with the fog, or is there an actual hole there, or is that just you covering up that spot because it's not existed that way?
There is definitely a hole there. Unfortunately, the graphics lead you to see what's down below there, and I don't want you to see what's down there.
Okay.
So that's why there's a lot of fog.
And
Okay.
somebody said ahoy down there and dropped the bomb.
All right. So you said your name was Elni?
Ina.
Ina. I apologize about that. You may call me Aubrey. Aubrey Glass. And she holds out her hand as her sword disappears.
I just start looking around and just yell out, Tyrion, where the hell are you?
It is lovely to meet you. She takes your hand in a nice firm handshake.
Well, we were looking around in this, as I said. There was a couple of people, looks like they blew a hole in the wall and have been ransacking it. We're just trying to clear it out to make certain there's no other bad guys in here. Care to join us?
Certainly. I've got nothing better to do with my day, and to be honest, manor life's kind of boring right now.
All right, perfect. And with that, Aubrey is going to step with her spider climb around and upside down onto the ceiling of the floor underneath.
Ah!
Don't mind
Sounds
her.
good.
She's
Give me a
weird.
dexterity saving throw there, Aubrey.
A dex save.
Yeah! Don't see too many of those. You know me, I like to target intelligence and charisma. Saves nobody.
you keep trying to avoid the freaking fucking evasive characters.
Yes, indeed. So, no sooner do you adhere yourself to the ceiling of level 2 before said ceiling begins to crumble and you are in danger of just plummeting precariously without any foothold or handhold. But you are quick enough to basically roll along the top of the ceiling and adhere to a more stable part as the bit of floor, from everybody else's perspective, goes crumbling and crashing down below.
Everyone just sees me kind of sigh before I go over and fly down below to make sure she's fine.
She looks at you and she's like, I'm okay.
I see.
I rise back out of the smoke.
Seems like another storage area down here where Aubrey is at. The supplies are perhaps even in more dilapidated state right here, and it looks like you've possibly found what may have at one point passed for a dungeon in this tower based on all of the chains and shackles you can see adhered to the walls.
I just kind of yell down, am I good to come down now? Or any of us for that matter?
Well, I'm not seeing any enemies down here, but it looks like there was more storage and possibly a dungeon.
So that's a yes? And
Sure.
where the hell is Tyrion?
I
Just
don't
look
know.
around.
Tyrion will deactivate his invisibility as soon as he steps into out of dim light.
Very good.
I would see that happen and go, ah, what the heck?
He's our cleric, don't worry.
Hello. It is quite nice to meet you. Tyrion? Tyrion?
Lightweaver.
I see. And she holds out her hand to you.
You will do the same and take permanently.
You all seem quite sure of yourselves, like sure-footed. You seem to have been adventurers for a long time, haven't you?
Aubrey's taking the stairs down to the next level.
No, she's just coming and looking.
Oh, okay.
She's going to sit there and listen, see if she can hear anything.
Gotcha. You do hear Yinvir lightly touch down, just down here to the south of you. And this time, yes, the fog is heavily present in the center, but there is no hole in the floor here. The only way to descend further from here is to take the stairs that Aubrey is currently positioned at.
I'm assuming it's like left goes down, right goes up?
Correct, yeah. If you take the right, it'll take you back up to where you came from.
Okay. Why does Yinvir need to use slow fall when he can fly?
Don't question it.
He likes to make use of all of his abilities.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm
Well,
struggling to find the stairs.
Same reason I use leaping with my bard, except for the fact that my bard has 480 fly speed.
The stairs are right over here in this passage, for those of you on this level.
Okay. So I was right there. I thought I was right.
Yep, just take those, and then you will be over here with the rest of the group. Like so. And then same thing for Marcellus. If you take that northern staircase there at the intersection to your right, that will catch you up to the rest of the group. I will go ahead and move DJ over there as well. I'm just going to have him go down the central part. Marcellus, you're in the right spot. So now we move you over to this map. And effectively the only area left to explore, if you've not explored this level, is to continue all the way down. But of course, feel free to take your time up here, just in case there is anything left worth exploring.
I have made it to my laptop, FYI.
Hey, welcome. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of beds just made of straw and hay, some old rotten fish, rotten fruit scattered across the floor. It's been a while since anybody has occupied this keep, but not too terribly long. You would guess maybe a matter of days, a week at the absolute most. But unless rotten fish and fruit are your thing, you're not finding much of use in here, although inside of the barrels down here in the central section, there are a number of dried rations contained within. Pretty much enough to last you the entire campaign, you would imagine, if you've got the space to store it. That does remind me, for our two new characters, just to equip everybody in like fashion. Our group in the first session, they already got their hands on all of this stuff, so let's make sure everybody is on the same page. Todd and Parker, each of you may begin play with a +1 weapon of your choosing, ideally something that your character is proficient with. You also begin with a bag of holding, so we don't have to worry about storage being an issue right off of the get-go. And last but not least, you begin with a potion of greater healing. In Todd's case, I'm going to show you a cool little shortcut here. Once you decide what kind of +1 weapon you want, let me know, and then I'm going to show you the cool shortcut.
Do I go back to my character sheet to choose that?
You will. You're going to want your character sheet open. And I'm guessing, given the weapon masteries that you have, you're probably going to want a short sword or a revolver. Would that be correct?
Yes.
All right. Which of those two you think is going to suit you better?
Probably the revolver, more than likely.
Alrighty.
So do I just click it, or?
Well, Well, strangely enough, the revolver does not have a magical version, or is it +1 revolver? Nope, no results. All right, I'm just gonna handcraft one here for you. Bear with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be changed to like +1 pistol or something like that.
Probably, but that's okay. I can just easily adjust this one.
By the way, guys, don't forget to use your best car for the Vong Slayer feats, the Goons and Tunes, and the Orange Plus feats for everybody. We're at 15%, 4%, and 4%.
Do it, do it. Get in
I
there
would if
on
I had the
Twitch.
best car.
Alright, so I have changed your revolver to a revolver +1. You can go ahead and take a test attack with that.
That was a nice test attack.
Yeah, it is. I wonder why it still shows up as revolver, though. It should be revolver +1.
Yeah, I don't
Like
see the
that.
damage. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I don't
Maybe
see
because
the.
maybe you just need to
+1.
close the sheet and open it back up. It should have.
Yeah, it shows custom bonus on this one, so
Yeah.
it should be good now.
Okay. And then
I
I
will say
will.
it's not showing it on the damage though.
Yeah, the damage didn't take it.
Interesting. All right.
So do I need to close it out and go back in, or?
Yes.
Why is it so unbearably warm?
Well, that didn't work.
You're in a swamp. What didn't work?
I went to try and put a bag of holding in my inventory, and it said bag of holding successfully dropped, and I'm like, eh?
Is it in your inventory, though? Go to your
inventory,
inventory
but-
spot.
It still shows as revolver. That's very strange.
Yeah, it should be under other possessions, I believe. Parker.
Yeah, it's only showing up revolver on my end also.
That's very strange.
I mean, I can pick the short sword if I need to. If it's
Oh
just
no,
not
you're
gonna
good.
work.
I mean, it's input correctly here. It's just maybe there's like a delay or something. Try closing out the Roll20 game page entirely and coming back in. That might set the character sheet correctly. I added the bag of holding and the potion of healing to your character sheet there, Todd, so you're good on that.
I fixed it.
Beautiful.
And just a heads up for everybody is Aubrey hasn't corrected her orientation yet. She is still walking on the ceiling as she goes around, climbs over the, steps over the ledges when it comes to doorways and such.
Anytime I walk by you, I'm just gonna smack your head.
She could do the same to you.
Boys being bros.
Every time Yinbir gets close to smack her head, she just blinks a 5-foot distance away, so he misses completely.
Try doing that when I'm moving 200 feet a second. Or per 6 seconds. but-
Second? I was like, you moved 1,200 feet around? Good golly.
Damn!
Don't be surprised if I end up doing that by the end of the campaign.
Every time Yinbir moves, there's a sonic boom. Oops.
Well, all right. If we're all set,
Just
and
every
equipped.
time. I'm working on the item, sorry.
Okay,
The
yeah, no worries.
+1 item.
All good.
+1 ballista.
Sorry, I've been too busy imagining the two of them acting a fool and running at 200 miles per 6 seconds and just whapping each other in the head at 200 miles an hour kind of thing.
That is some
We got the
screwed
original version.
Yeah, mine still says revolver, and it says +3 attack, and that's it.
That
Can
is
you
so
click
weird.
the edit option?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did with his item, and on my side it shows as +1 revolver. Or no, now it went back to revolver. Alright, well, let's try this again. Close your character sheet there, Todd. And then I'm going to do this again. 2-8 +1. Done. And then I'm going to close the character sheet. Let me see if it took. It did not.
Are you using the advanced options where it says basic item modifiers?
No, I was just using the edit tool and changing the damage block.
Okay, if you go into the edit tool,
See it?
there is a spot beside the done button that says advanced. Click on that.
Yep.
And then scroll down. And there's a spot that says basic item modifiers. And then you can choose the modifier there. It says ability score total, ability score modifier, new action, advantage, armor class, new defense, new send.
Yeah, that I don't see. I have main and damage. Damage done.
Yeah, you can choose the global attack bonus, but there's no attack damage roll modifier in that.
Yeah,
part.
I see that now too. There is global weapon attack bonus, global spell attack bonus, ability check roll bonus, custom DCs.
That was the thing I ran into when I was trying to code the lucky superpower.
I wasted a natural 20.
Woohoo!
And so much good
Well,
damage.
Boosted to a +4 in the attack roll, so that might actually mean I think it fixed itself now.
Did I do it?
Is the damage fixed though?
Yeah, it says +4. He was only getting +3 before, so.
Alright, I closed the
Yeah.
character sheet again. Let's see if it retained the bonus.
I mean, it's not showing up
It
as...
says 2-8 +4, but it went back to +3 attack.
Hmm.
So let's do that. Other bonus. Yeah, it took the
Yeah.
other bonus off. So attack type, damage. So yes, it kept the damage save. Crit dice, override, crit bonus, ability override, proficiency, other bonus. Yeah, it's that other bonus where I just put a +1 in there, and for some reason... Save. And it kept it as a +4 attack this time. Close the character sheet, reopen the character sheet, it defaults it back to +3. Huh. I mean, they are still working on the character sheet. I know that much, so we can expect to run into little frustrating things like this on occasion.
Daniel, are you doing it on the equipment item, or are you doing it on the attack block?
I tried both.
Okay.
I mean, let's try the attack again. Bonus +1. Done. Close the sheet. Reopen the sheet. Defaults back to +3. We try it with the advanced toggle in the other bonus. We add a +1. We save it. That time it didn't even save it. Yeah, it went away completely. That's so weird. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I could take a test attack right now, and it'll probably show up correct. But then as soon as I close the sheet and reopen it, it's just not saving it. Hey, this time it did. How about on your side, Todd?
With that, yeah.
Did it finally save? +4, +4?
Yes, it finally saved. Oh my gosh, yes, it did. Holy
Hallelujah!
crap, that took a long time. Yeah, it did.
Well, alright. Now that we've got all that set, let's go PvP and test these weapons out on each other. We got plenty of hit points. Nobody got injured by my villains, so you guys can surely afford to exchange a few rounds of fisticuffs and revolver fire.
Bad idea.
My fault you made him run.
Bad
one.
idea. No, I only want one of these things.
So are
Says
we
the
prepared?
sorcerer who
Are
can
we
punch
prepared? to investigate the next level?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
yeah.
punch some
Right.
Did
bitches.
we distribute the rations then that we were talking about over here?
I mean,
Just-
I would just say enough rations to last the campaign, but you're going to have to use a considerable amount of your bag of holding space for that. So
Fine
it
with me. I'm
really depends
not
on, yeah, if you want to use your bag of holding space for that, or if you think you might save it for something else and maybe try to live off the land kind of thing throughout the campaign.
I mean, I'm able to find us food pretty much wherever we go.
Photosynthesize.
Yeah.
That works for me then. All right, let's go downstairs.
All right, I am
So,
stacking
Tyrion-
all of your tokens together here because there is literally only one square to stand in when we get to this bottom level.
I was curious about that.
Tyrion is gonna pick up. How is your name said?
Ina?
Ina. Does he have Does he struggle when picking her up?
Nah. I mean, like, I'm sure she's probably wet like a frog, like sticky. But
She's slippy.
other than that, like, I don't
Slimy.
imagine you would have too much difficulty since she's just a normal sized individual.
Is that an athletics check that I have to make?
Nope, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
I wouldn't think so. Well, alright, we descend the stairs and we immediately come across a very strange looking door. It is made of a very shiny and seemingly stable metal that resembles steel but is possibly even more. There is a giant red glowing light on the center of it, which you all instinctively just seem to understand means that the door is locked. And just below this red light is a small bowl-shaped depression in the door itself.
Hey, that looks about the
Hey.
same size as that medallion thing you found.
Yeah, this might be a good
let's
area for you
try
to.
You know
first
what?
before
Stuff.
I was gonna try what I was gonna do.
Alright, so take out the medallion. I take a look at it and put it in the space, the perfectly sized hole for it, I guess.
Alright. The door glows green momentarily and separates with a mighty hiss of steam, and a rotten fungal smell comes to greet each of you as you gain access to the next area. It appears that nobody has been down here for a considerable time.
At least since last Tuesday, right?
1 second here. Move y'all back to this spot real quick.
Oh, would you break?
Oh yeah. I don't like this map the way it's set up, so let me just make an adjustment. Yeah.
That's twice I've heard that. Not even this session.
Yeah. It's one of the pitfalls of using a pre-dynamically lit map as opposed to doing it myself. There we go, that's what we're talking about.
I mean, I can contest that it's annoying, but it saves a lot of time as well.
Absolutely. I'll pay the few extra bucks, but anymore I've also found like some of the dynamic lighting just isn't working for some of these maps. But yeah, go ahead and feel free to descend to this bottom level. Have an exploration around, and there's the source of the fungus smell, all of those yellow mushrooms and mold on the north central part of the map. Additionally, there are numerous chests, crates, barrels, and weapons display cases scattered throughout the area here. It appears that you've discovered some kind of vault that has not been accessed in a very long time, just based on the state of the natural growth down here.
I pick up the fish.
Jeez.
Yeah, there is a small pool of water here as well that's about a good foot deep, and there are some small aquatic life that have made this area their home as well, and more than a few snakes as well if we want to have ourselves another late afternoon snack.
Can I talk to the fish?
One of the snakes introduces itself as Priyu.
No, it's way too small.
Immediately against the wall.
All right, I'm going to look inside some of these weapon cases
Where?
that are here. I'm going to kind of stick away from the mushrooms.
Just so you know, I'm on top of the box. I'm not like.
You're not swimming in the mushrooms?
No, I like jumped on top of the box and
No
like
fun.
jumping over me.
All right.
You don't want to take a swim in the puddle?
These weapons
Probably wouldn't
are
bother me.
these weapons are rusted and very old, but nevertheless they retain a pretty substantial magical quality, and you imagine if they were properly cared for and restored, they could be brought back to their former luster. Just taking a look at them from the color of the sheen on them, you would guess these to be +2 weapons.
What weapons are available? Hold on, I want to try something.
Is there a scimitar?
Bows, axes, swords, firearms, all manner of different +2 weapons now that you're exploring this area.
I'm gonna pick up a bow, and I'm gonna try to transmutate it. Into Beskar.
So you're going to spend 2 inspiration points?
It needs 2?
This is an Omega power. Any Omega power that has an action-based costs
I know,
an
it should only use... Yeah, it should only need 1, right?
It's a magical item, though, so you
Transmutation may be
gotcha.
used on
Okay.
a magic item or relic, which costs an
That's
extra
fine.
1.
Yeah, no, I'll use 2.
Okay, but you're not making it permanent.
Right.
So you want to transform it into Beskar or for an hour, basically, with 2 inspiration points.
Okay, I'll use the 1 inspiration, or it would still be 2 inspiration, so 2 inspiration and the destiny point.
Oh my god!
He
Alright.
has a Beskar something or another.
That
Beskar
is
bow.
a +2 Beskar longbow. Is effectively what that results in.
What
I'm
is,
going to pick
what
up
is
a
the
scimitar.
benefits of that?
I mean, effectively, it's indestructible.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, Beskar is not really a damage-dealing thing. It's more of a defensive quality.
Well,
And,
learning things, but that's fine.
Yeah. Feel free to continue exploring around here. Some of these chests are just filled to the brim with gold as well. Just thousands and thousands of coins worth of gold.
I've just started like stuffing several weapons and such into my bag of holding.
Alright.
I'm going to pull out a +2 scimitar.
I go for the gold and the weapons, then the gold stuff in my bag of holding.
Yeah.
Did the
free to
fish have
wander
anything
around.
interesting to say?
I'm sorry. What? Am I missing something? Do you have speak with animals?
I'm pretty sure I could talk with fish.
Post it up.
Give me a second.
As a fish, talking to fish.
I was gonna say it's like
Yeah, I mean, speaking Orin or aquatic does not necessarily convey the ability to speak to fish because fish don't talk. But if you can speak with
Rude.
animals, that's a different thing entirely.
You're a Triton, right?
yeah, I was just like aquatic beasts have an extraordinary affinity with your people. You can communicate simple ideas with beasts that can breathe water.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, yeah, something like that sounds appropriate. They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them.
Daniel, you said it was a +2 weapon, right?
It is, yes.
Is there any +2 armor, or is it just weapons?
Oh yeah, is
There
there any
are-
armor at all?
Just weapons.
Damn.
Yeah, there is a mess of +2 weapons in here, and if you had to guess, there's probably enough of them to equip a good portion of the survivors, not just your table. You guys can't imagine what you would each do with like 4 weapons or 5 weapons apiece, but
Maybe
you're pretty
you can.
sure you saw a competent group of adventurers from a different table going off into the mountains. Pretty sure you saw another group heading off to the east side of the bay. So maybe next time we all get ourselves back in the same campsite, this might be something worth discussing with the larger campsite as a whole.
Somebody want to just throw as many weapons as they can in their bag of holding?
That's what I was going
Yeah,
to say.
Tyrion's
That is what I'm.
I'm assuming
I was
that
gonna
that's
say that's what I
exactly.
have been doing.
Yep.
That
And,
is exactly what I'm trying to do.
Also,
very good.
anybody who wants to upgrade their +1 weapon, I'm sure they could.
That's what I just did too.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
my
I was
+1,
gonna
but I got
tell
+2 now.
Daniel to give me just a list of the random list of the items that I stuffed in. Like
They're amorphous. They're
they're amorphous.
intentionally.
Okay, so
they're
I'll just grab a
intentionally.
whole bunch of things.
They're intentionally amorphous so that any character can find a +2 weapon that suits them.
Yeah, I
So,
was gonna.
Mike wants a
Got
scimitar, he's gonna find a scimitar. Todd wants a revolver, he's gonna find a revolver, kind of thing. I didn't want to
Yeah, I was-
lock anybody into a certain predefined list of weapons.
I was
it.
assuming that there was one of pretty much everything, at the very least.
Yeah, I misunderstood that. My bad.
And these chests are filled with gold?
There are numerous coins. Oh, Todd, your connection is coming in a little staticky there. Try dropping out of Discord and jumping back in. See if that helps reset it.
Domo arigato. He turned into Mr. Roboto.
Ah!
Alright, how much gold would I be able to feasibly grab?
Well, that's we're on 2 different pages with that. You guys all probably think that you've got like a dozen weapons in your inventory and thousands of gold coins at this point, but I'm still kind of describing the scene as you guys are still getting a feel for what's in here before you just start carelessly touching each and everything that's in the room for your own benefit.
Oh
And,
yeah, we are.
That is going to lead us to our next scene, as this area appears to be about as structurally sound as the rest of the tower above you. And as your group starts spreading out, opening chests, grabbing items, deciding this is something that I would like, starting to kind of sort through like, okay, well this chest has coin, this chest has coin, maybe let's get 2 people over here and start scooping coins into our bags of holding. I would say each of you, if you're with any degree of diligence adding coin to your character sheet, you can add 1,000 gold pieces.
Beautiful.
It's about that point that you all kind of look to each other with alarm as you feel the floor beneath you beginning to give way. This is going to move all of our characters to a different map, regardless of means of teleportation, super flight, spider climb, ability to hopefully negate the next scene entirely. Believe me, you'll thank me for it. You're all going to want to be here together. There is no negative impact aside from potentially some damage, and that is, of course, something that can be mitigated by potential superpowers and resilience, but the fact is none of you were expecting the entire floor to drop out beneath you, especially considering you're in the sub-basement here. So let's have each of you roll a dexterity save as the floor suddenly collapses beneath you.
How big of a drop it is?
I'll use one of my monthly inspos to re-roll that.
This is a 40-foot drop, so it's pretty much an instant from top to bottom.
That's an oof right there.
That's why I used my extra inspo for that one.
Very nice.
You said a dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Because you are mean.
That's funny, I like rarely ever use dexterity and everybody calls me mean for it, so now that I'm using them.
I mean, at least you didn't do it when I was Priyu, because Priyu had like a -2 to dexterity, so I'm glad.
Yeah, but Priyu would have probably been large enough to just plug up the hole here and save everybody.
That would be, I could see that. That would be fine.
I only, even if I use my reaction, I'm only good up to 25 feet, so I still have to make the save.
Gotcha.
So I don't see dexterity. All I see is deception on mine.
It'll be your dexterity attribute itself. It should be above the skills.
Oh, what's this supposed to be, a saving throw or
saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe
okay.
the save is like somewhere in that area, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh, my bad.
on the abilities tab and then saving throws.
There we go.
Got it though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh, can we take the check instead?
Nah, roll a save.
She didn't roll
Way.
lower.
So you're gonna get a natural 20.
Did y'all have any time to see if there was any ammo before the floor gave out from under us? Or
There
just
is.
weapons that were in.
There is ammunition. It's typically not something that we track unless we're talking magical ammunition. So you've got a +2 revolver with basically unlimited normal bullets, and then if we happen to find like +1 bullets, +2 bullets, then I'll let you know exactly how many of those there happen to be.
Good.
Yeah, that dexterity saving throw. 7 and 11, alright. So, as the floor collapses beneath you...
So an 18!
Hey, if you add them together, sure. Saving throw DC for the collapsed floor is a 17. Wow, look at that damage. That is 22 falling damage. That is going to be halved if you happened to make the saving throw.
I have a question.
Daniel, if I use my reaction, I would only be falling 15 feet. Would that...
Just
15
apply
feet without
the 5 and the 6, and then halve that.
Cool with me.
Would I be able to, as I'm falling, use my teleportation to teleport and stick myself to the wall on this next level down without taking the damage that way?
If there is a option to use it as a reaction, then yes. If it is a bonus action or any kind of action, then no.
I don't think you gave any other extra actions. I think the teleportation is just you get teleportation and no use of inspiration or force points.
Yeah, the alpha powers I don't think I did inspiration and force points for because I didn't want to have too many options, so it's more like the sigmas and the omegas require extra points. The alphas tend to be more static, persistent superpower effects.
The sigmas are the weaker ones. The alpha is the middle one.
Correct.
Yeah, so I have for a spider affinity, I can do force pointer inspiration, mind shield. I can do force pointer inspiration, but then the teleport that I have,
which is alpha.
Yeah, is just literally Misty Step. Okay.
Exactly, which is insanely powerful just by itself. But when you're caught off guard, when it's not your turn, you may not ignore the damage by flying. The floor just falls out beneath you. You were not flying at the time that it happened. You were all on the ground.
So 11 damage.
Yeah, it's literally a split second from you guys are all excited about this treasure to the ground is falling out beneath you. This is not a persistent wound, so for any of your characters with regeneration, it is the minorest of inconveniences, as you will basically be back in full health within a matter of seconds. But for those of you who do not have regeneration, that's a different matter entirely. Or of course, if you're taking it off temporary hit points, that may take a little longer to regenerate.
It's not allowing me to change my hit points.
Wow. He must be invincible.
You've got to press the little red button next to the heart, and it takes it down on your character sheet.
It's not
okay.
Tokens.
I was clicking on the token and trying to.
I was gonna say it takes it a second because it took mine down.
So does that go
like
for
40,
everybody?
and then it just stopped for a second, and then it went down to 33.
Mine's down, but my token still shows me at 70.
We've been having that issue. The tokens are not linking up correctly to the character sheets for everybody. But yes, that is a that saving throw and that damage is applied to all characters. 22 damage if you did not make the DC 17 dexterity saving throw. 11 damage if you did.
I don't. I mean, I rolled, but I didn't know if made it or not.
Oh yeah, you got a
Yeah.
23, so you easily made the saving throw, so you would take 11 damage.
Does he have evasive yet?
I'm
Oh
not
wait,
sure.
fall
Level
damage
3.
doesn't count for that. Never mind.
That's true.
I don't see where we're at. Oh, there we are.
It's dark and cold.
There is a 40-foot expanse above you, and the access back to the tower above is there for anybody who wishes to take such passage. There is additionally an archway here that apparently leads to a different part of this cavernous passage. But all of your perceptions can't help but be trained in the direction of this very strange door that is just surrounded with all kinds of vines and sharp pointed plant life.
Are we on stone or are we in water?
You are on stone. There is some water that is still dripping down from above you, but most of that, there wasn't enough water on the tower level to flood this area.
I would make Marcellus would make his way towards that door just to investigate it and to see how poisonous, or if anything like is poisonous on this door.
I'm going to use the boon of
Anything that could
recovery.
hurt us if we tried to.
All right, go ahead and roll investigation there for Marcellus. What were you saying there, Mike?
I'm going to use the boon of recovery to heal back the damage.
Okay.
Because apparently I can do that as a bonus action.
DC 17 for it, yeah.
Sorry, DJ, what?
DC 17, correct?
For the fall, yes.
Oh, my dragon took damage.
Doe. I mean, the dragon's default state is to fly, so I think the dragon would have been okay. The rest of you, though, who have flight as a option of movement, but not necessarily your default, you guys were all on the floor sorting through treasure, picking up weapons, and then all of a sudden the floor fell out from under you. The wormling, I think, would have probably just been floating above your shoulder.
Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I can't see the Dragonling's health bar.
Womp womp.
It's not just you. I can't either.
I'm gonna.
I would.
Go ahead.
So I used a total of 4
I was
vitality.
going to turn around to everybody, see if everybody was okay. Make sure nobody broke anything on the fall, or everybody was okay. Take a look at the door.
Seems health-wise everybody's mostly okay. Some minor bumps and bruises maybe notwithstanding. Investigation check upon the door. This is the best map that I could find for this location, so despite what you may see on the map, go with the narrative description over anything else. This is a door without handles, without hinges, without any seeming way of opening it. There are a number of engraved runes around the exterior and center of the door. There are similar depressions, almost like somebody would place a hand upon or into, but the shape of the hand is some kind of weird clawed design that just does not look like anything that resembles a species any of you are familiar with. At the same time, the engravings, the writings that are on the door, likewise, language that none of your characters are familiar with.
Would I be able to read it?
Um,
Hold on, let me find it. If I can't read it, that's fine. I'm just wondering because that's what it was saying in here.
Are all these spiky purple things still here too? Is another good question.
those are the vines and the spiky plant life that I was referring to. Yes.
Okay.
As far as what the writing says on the door, it says that this door is to be sealed except upon permission of the clan master.
Alright, I would read that out loud to everyone. What the...
Hey, Road Dog! Good to see you there, buddy.
While they're doing that, I'm going to come up towards the vines that are there. And is there spots where it's not thorny, like that I could actually touch the vine without, like, impaling my hand?
Roll investigation.
I like playing with you because you have like all the same ideas that I do.
23.
Upon closer examination, you would guess this to be some sort of cousin, perhaps, whatever the botanical terminology would be in that respect, to razor vine. This is not something that any of you want to touch or have touch you. It is very, very sharp and likely to cause a persistent wound.
All right. At that point, she will hesitate before touching it and kind of look up and be like, "Don't touch the vines."
Can I burn them?
They are known to be quite resistant. Not invincible, but plant life like these tend to live in rather inhospitable climates.
If you were to try burning it, it would probably take quite a bit.
Do you want me to try maybe changing the door into more brittle material?
That would be up to you.
If you had to guess,
But-
this door is made out of Beskar. Oh, say again there, Todd.
my
You're
concern-
breaking up.
Force push if I can do that again to break the door down, see if that could do it. If he could weaken the door, though.
You can try to attack the door.
I would probably suggest not if there's a warning to keep those sealed. And this vine around it, whatever's behind that door might not be a good thing to let out.
I'm gonna heal Ana.
Appreciate that. Excellent. So what? Are we going to just leave?
Well, we really don't have any other choice. It's a door looks like we can't open.
How high is the water we're standing in, if it is water?
Like an inch deep at most.
Is this doorway down here open, or is it barred shut?
It's an archway that leads somewhere else into this cavern complex.
And I would like to do a quick perception check to see if there's anything else that may have disturbed this area besides us.
Okay, go ahead.
Would that be perception or investigation?
Well, you said perception, so we'll go with that. Multiple things that you might pick up.
Am I still breaking in and out, or
You came in much clearer that time.
Is there vines around the area that you said that looks like someone could stick their hand through?
The door itself is pretty clear of these razor vines, but the area surrounding it, above and on both sides, very, very covered in the razor vines. And perception check of 25 would reveal that the door itself, despite having no hinges, no discernible way of opening it, it is made out of Beskar. Whatever caused the ceiling to collapse above does appear to have slightly offset the left door, offering the most discernible crack. Like if one of your characters had a gaseous form spell, you'd probably be able to slide right through this door without opening it.
Well, actually, is there enough that I can see the door?
Now that you mention it.
What did I miss?
Is the crack big enough to see through?
Yes.
It is not. It is not big enough to see through.
Oh, I was going to summon modification on the other side.
Yeah, it took a very, very precise perception check to even notice that the door is slightly ajar.
So it wouldn't be enough to like stick a weapon in and try and wedge the door open kind of thing.
Correct, yeah. You wouldn't even be able to fit like the thinnest blade through this door. A rat would have a hard time squeezing through this opening.
Right. And looking down this archway, do I see anything within about 120 feet?
You can see the end of the corridor about 20 feet ahead, and it starts winding to the left.
Okay. I guess I'll come back to the others.
All
Yeah, I
right.
don't have the greatest of feelings about this door. I'll be honest.
It's a door.
I agree.
Nothing more.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
let everybody know what I see
Okay.
about the door. See that mentioning that it's just slightly ajar.
Normally, I
And
only
then I'm
get
just
this
gonna back
excited
away.
when they say the name of the movie in the movie.
Or I'm not Terminator 3 Quest for Judgment.
Is that door ajar as in outward towards us or inward?
Slightly inward. The only way
Okay.
for me to solve this crisis is to become Superman 4, the quest for space. Yeah, so that's why they
That
call
was it.
that.
So there's like no sliver of a crack that I could potentially see through or anything, because you mentioned gaseous form is the only way to get through the door.
Correct. It's not like it is so barely imperceptible or so barely perceptible that a gaseous form or something else that allows you to, like if somebody had the ability to transform into an elemental, which also says you can squeeze through cracks as narrow as like the narrowest gap, like something like that you think might also
Yeah, or being
allow
like one of the,
bypassing.
yeah, being like one of the liquid races or whatnot, the oozes.
Yeah, like if you were an ooze folk or whatever that is, they might have some kind of ability like that.
You know, apparently I now have I have an ability where I can grease someone up. It's called oil, and I can apparently make someone all slimy so they can
I
slip through.
don't think that's the same thing, man.
I do too. I have the same.
I'm gonna post a 9th level spell, and I will hope
Dear
that this would
God.
work. Well, it's because it's from the Dice of Fortune thing.
Oh, the Deck of Fortune. Gate, 3 uses. Holy moly. What do we do with Gate? I'm not familiar with
I'm
that.
gonna copy and
offhand.
paste it.
Thank you. I'm just looking it up myself.
Okay,
Baldur's
it's not the
Gate.
same one I got. Okay.
If you click on the details for the gate that he posted into the Roll20, it opens up into the entire listing of it.
Yeah, it sure does. I didn't think
I'm
he
gonna
added
say I
that
did not
detail
mean
to it,
to
but very nice.
did not mean to force push the door.
Let's see. You can unoccupy space you can see to a precise location on a different plane of existence. Well, I don't think that's going to work. You don't want to go to a different plane of existence from here. Or do you? Let's see. Portal has a front and a back. Details.
I was just looking.
Rulers. When you cast
I was just looking at the Misty Step to see whether or not I'd be able to port through that little gap. But again, I have to be able to see where I'm porting to.
Right. Yeah, I think that's the same case with a Dimension Door. Teleport might do it, but there's a chance that you might end up inside of a solid wall, too, because you don't know what's on the other side of this door.
Right.
The Nightcrawler problem.
Exactly. I have to be able to see where I'm going.
Yep. Does anyone try just pushing the door if it's already slightly ajar?
What's everybody?
Yeah, I go to try to push the door.
What was the question?
It's not budging. It was not damaged enough with the collapse of the tower above it to unlock the door, as it were, but it has slightly opened it in such a way that perhaps enough persistence, perhaps time, or you're not really sure, but at some point you think you might have the ability to open this with the means at your disposal. It's just not a simple matter of pushing it open.
Todd, were you asking a question before?
Oh, no. Well, if that's the case, can I use my energy expulsion again?
You can.
See if that'll work.
So, here's a question. Didn't someone say that they had a whole bunch of different movement speeds, including burrow?
Yeah. I'm not burrowing under the door.
My
That
dragon
would be funny.
burrow.
I did use it and I did roll for it. I did
I
not
see
know
it.
what it...
That will hit. The Beskar is strong enough to absorb 16 points of force damage. Effectively, the way Beskar works is it has a 25-point damage reduction against most forms of damage, so any attacks made against it that don't do at least 26 or more points of damage are just completely absorbed by the tremendous durability of this metal.
Oh, okay.
Well, that gives me something then.
Could I take a
going
look
to
and see if
actually-
there's a... Like,
Oh,
Sorry,
one at a
go
time,
ahead.
please.
I was going to say, I'm going to walk up because I have the scimitar, and right now it's psychic. I'll try that, and then I can change it to radiant or necrotic and see if either of those work. And I'm going to just kind of see if I can slide it into the door itself and open up a hole.
That's a negative on all three accounts.
All right.
Well, while it's certainly unsettling that this seems to be in my neighborhood, we don't seem to have any way to get in.
unless it's a puzzle.
Quite
All
possible.
right, Yenver kicks the shit out of the door to the tune of 40-something points of damage. You also take that 40 points of damage.
Since it's a nat 20, add 22 to that damage.
Oh, beautiful. You take 62 points of damage then.
What?
You take the same damage. You just punched a solid wall of Beskar. Yes, you damaged it. You also broke your frickin' hand.
Fine.
So literally, we see Yenvir punch the door and knock himself out if he does the extra 20 points of damage.
You are thinking that this door has somewhere to the tune of about 1,000 hit points. So you have the means of damaging it, but you might break every appendage that you have trying to get through it.
Ina's gonna pull not Ina, Yenvir is gonna pull a Deku from My Hero, just breaking everything. Alright, so Ina's actually gonna grab Yenvir by whatever bone is not broken and drag them away and just be like, what were you thinking? All of the magic didn't work. Why would your stupid muscles work?
Muscles
another
beat-
idea. Why don't we try to find,
Oh, for
what was it
goodness
that you
sake.
said? The clan leader? Was that what it was?
That's what it said on the door, at least. Yeah.
Why don't we find him?
Do you
Oh, you
require
got
healing?
anything to go off of other than that?
Who's to
Aubrey
say he'll
points.
help us open up the door?
Yeah. Aubrey points down at the other end of the tunnel. We could try going through that door. Maybe they live up that way.
All right.
What was the name of the clan that referenced?
It didn't say. As I run away.
Holding his bloody stump of a fist.
Hey, I want to heal by now. Come on now.
Thank God it's starting to regenerate, but God, that was painful.
Let's say, do you require healing after that hit?
Let him sit still for a minute. It'll heal, but God, it's rather painful to watch those bones re-cracking themselves into position.
It's like from the Deadpool movie with the tiny hand.
Yes.
It's like
He's got the tiny legs.
Marcellus sees it and immediately starts feeling sick.
I'm assuming a minute has transpired throughout this entire interaction.
I'm
Absolutely.
sure several.
Absolutely. Well, okie dokie. Oh, getting a work text here. I got crew out in the field. You're very welcome, my friend. Alright. 70% with the 2. Alright, so our group will wander down a 5 to 10 foot wide passage for the better part of the next 10-15 minutes before we come across a branch that gives us a direction heading northwest, we think, and southeast, we think. We're pretty capable adventurers that we can still retain a decent sense of direction even without a dwarf in our party.
I'm going to use investigation and see if there's any footprints or anything, or like more usage of a hallway, you know, lack of dust, anything else like that in one way or the other.
Tyrion is going to be the same.
All right. Give me investigation or perception or survival.
Good song.
Jeez Louise, 38 on perception. Both passages show sign of recent use, and quite a bit of recent use. You would guess either the same group of half a dozen humanoids have walked through here numerous times in recent days, or perhaps with lesser frequency, a much larger similar group has passed through here. In both directions. Coming and going.
All right.
Both passages.
Well, now what do you expect us to do?
Always go right. You can never go wrong if you always go right.
I mean, I totally didn't get some info. Daniel.
That's absurd.
What you talking about?
I won't use it, don't worry.
I mean, do what you gonna do, bro.
I mean, now that you told me, it's kind of cheap.
I'm not telling you anything that you didn't already come up with yourself.
Alright, fine, then I'll use it.
I mean, are you saying that we're going back?
I mean, if everyone else is gonna come with me.
I mean, you gotta address that in game, because right now it's just you and me bullshitting out of game.
Oh, I know. I'll just look at the rest of you guys and just be like, so, I punch that thing, right? What if I turn it into, like, wood? Or even ice or something like that?
How about paper?
It just clicked in my head what the plan is.
Yeah, he had the idea right from the get-go, and then we tried a few other suggestions. I was just like, hey, just a reminder, you said you had this option right here, if you wanted to try it. You turned something into Beskar earlier.
Can you turn it into paper?
Would that be an option?
Turn it into a Japanese rice door? Abso-freaking-lutely.
Okay, cool. I'll spend the inspiration point and touch the door to turn it into paper.
All right. For the next hour, the door of Beskar is now a paper door, which will be considerably easier to probably destroy, and who knows if it would be able to revert to any state after that, or who knows how you open such a door, I guess very carefully, if you want it to be able to return to its Beskar state at some point. Oh, you're just going to rip right through it. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck carefully.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna take a.
It's like finishing the end of the race, and he just runs right through the fucking the ribbon right there.
I like
did
that
it.
idea.
I did it, motherfuckers! There's a big
I'm gonna do a
shaped
fly-
hole, like the Kool-Aid
I'm
bin.
gonna do a flying kick. I might do a flying kick through the door. Yeah.
As he gets done, he's like, "That's what you get for hurting me when I punched you."
Oh, for real. Revenge is a dish best served as paper. Apparently. Well, okay, let's spill you into the next map here. Make sure we got the lighting set up. We're gonna run a few minutes over here just to get us to the proper area. Did I set up dynamic lighting? Oh shit, I didn't. That would have been the worst. Oh, fuck.
And show us everything.
Yeah,
Bum,
exactly.
bum, bum.
Yeah, and now I gotta reset
Show us
dynamic.
everything. You know my brain can't help but not plan ahead.
I gotta reset this now, otherwise it's gonna... There we go, dynamic lighting reset. Let's make sure. Butte. Alright. Let's move you all down to the other side of the door where the natural cave quickly moves into a worked structure of metal floors and walls.
I don't like that you have a long hallway.
Yeah, nice long direct hallway that ends seemingly
In
in
a
a
circle.
circular chamber.
Lightning bolt material.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and fire lightning bolts down the corridor while you're standing in it. I love it.
I am going
Please don't do
to
this.
slowly walk up and onto the ceiling. That way I leave the floorway open for my friends.
I had to reload. My
All
thing
right.
was lag.
Sure.
Does the roof increase up here, or is it like an open area? It looks kind of like it's open.
The ceiling in the circular room is about 20 feet high. There is a winding set of stairs here on the left side of the chamber that go down a level. And the dynamic lighting is kind of cut off weird right here. But there is... Weird, the door token seems to have vanished. But there is another one of those metal doors with the bright red light in the center of it right there. Another disc-shaped impression just below it.
Over here on the left, are these stairs or?
Those are... It's more of a ramp. And it's leading down.
Okay, and where
I was more-
Tyrion just
yeah,
went,
the
is that like
texture.
is that like a drop compared to up here? To there?
It's negligible.
Okay.
Is the ramp leading down to this level, or is it?
It's leading down to an entirely different level. Whoever designed
Okay,
this map unfortunately messed up on this set of stairs in particular, but these stairs do indeed go down. They look like they go up, but they go down.
Did we lose Todd? I don't see him in group.
My thing's just taking forever to load.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's still here in Discord, but yeah, we lost him in Roll20 for a brief moment. This is a larger map, but the dynamic lighting is only set for this smaller section of it right now. Do we want to try the disc that we already have and see if it will allow us to access this door?
Might as well.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought
As Aubrey
much.
will wait around the corner.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and...
That's why I was asking about Todd, because he's the one with the disc.
Irian's just gonna use his telekinetic power to
Exactly.
just fly up.
I'm just going to move Todd into the chamber here. We're going to give it a try. And the red light flashes 3 times, and the disc falls to the floor. The disc almost seems to be magnetically compelled to adhere to that spot, like it's definitely a key for these kinds of doors and it's meant to open them. But when it's the incorrect key, the magnetism seems to just dissipate.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch it.
I have a question for the DM about a telekinetic ability.
Don't you dare! I'm gonna drag you away towards the ramp.
What's the telekinesis query?
So I have an action where I can, so it would take an inspo, but I have an action where I can add 2 plus 1d4 to my AC. Can I impart that onto somebody else? Is that a thing I'm able to do?
I do not believe so.
Well, it doesn't say I can, but it also doesn't say I can't. That's why I asked.
That's likely one of those things where I know the specs for it in my head, but I don't always think to type out all the verbiage until we're in play and these questions come up, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're in play test on this, so I gotta...
Good to figure out ahead of time.
I mean, that would be ideal. Unfortunately, my brain doesn't work that way. It tends to work in George Lucas, Quentin Tarantino. We start with episode 4 and we end with episode 9.
I'm just glad I didn't try to do it like later and then figure out it won't work and it becomes an issue.
Fair, fair.
Well, as that door didn't open, Aubrey's going to start heading towards the stairs. We only have one way to go here.
Just gonna casually float down.
Alright. I take it we're taking the stairs. I'm gonna kind of shortcut us here in the next segment, otherwise we could end up who knows where. We could spend another hour exploring the size of this map, and it's very important that I end your group in the room that I do. So let's move you here first and foremost. Let's make sure I have the dynamic lighting set. That would be a tragedy if I didn't. Okay, I do. Alright, I've got all of you set here. Let's move it, let's move it.
I like to move it, move it.
Everybody stay in your group, because I'm going to move you collectively to where I need you. We're gonna explore this chamber up next. And what's this strange area up here?
It looks like the giant cereal bowl. Oh wait, no, that's not what I was thinking.
Can't say.
Are those alien pods? Oh my god.
You did not just not avoid us.
Oh,
Easter eggs!
There is a stasis field of green energy that has already begun flickering. You don't know if it's due to your presence here or if it was already in progress, perhaps when that Beskar door in the upper level was disrupted by the falling of the tower. Seems to be more likely the case. But yes, if you haven't figured it out yet, the reason why your next session is entitled A Straight Up Fight, or is it going to be another bug hunt? Welcome, Xenomorphs, to the Coalescence. I've been teasing it for a long time, and it is with great pleasure that we will be saying hello to these little guys.
Can I take a hiatus?
Nobody move a muscle before these things open.
I cannot
Freaking
wait.
Half-Life head crabs are next, bro.
Dude, I don't want to relive these fucking movies and shit.
One of my
We
favorite
already have
franchises.
Jason coming after us on a regular
Dude,
basis.
I already played a full-ass campaign of fucking Xenomorphs, and I don't want to do it again.
Oh man, that's
Spirit
fantastic.
Guardians is gonna be my best friend.
Oh boy, it's gonna be an insane ride coming up here pretty soon, friends. And Thankfully, we ended tonight's session where we did, because this now opens the door, literally, for the rest of our tables to begin experiencing the xenomorph threat at their own parties and their own adventures, mixed in with a healthy dose of zombie apocalypse, supervillain goons, and Yuuzhan Vong. Goodness, we've got a
I
pretty,
can hear the thank yous already.
Now you see, this is the reason I said maybe we shouldn't open this door.
Hey, I told you I had a bad feeling, and then y'all started trying to open the door. So.
Oh,
Y'all started
there was
trying
a-
to-
you guys were.
Excuse me, who turned the door into paper and smashed through
Excuse
it like
me,
the Hulk?
someone-
There was a reason it was Beskar. Okay, there was a reason it was Beskar.
I said it when we were there. I was like, I see these things growing around it. I see the door. Maybe we should heed the warning and not open it. And then everyone was like, oh, well, what about this? What about this? Well, okay, I'll try this and see if this works. And then someone makes a paper. Womp womp.
Oh yeah, good times. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna open it. I was like maybe 80% sure, but at the same time, that's why I made the door slightly ajar with the crumbling of the tower, so that inevitably at some point the stasis field would be disrupted and the facehuggers would break free. It just wouldn't be your group exploring it at the end of the session. It would be you catching your first glimpses of these weird pale spider-like creatures with long tails skirmishing through the underbrush. Was more the ending that I was thinking of in the event that you didn't open the door. But 80% sure that you guys were going to come in here, and I don't know. I don't want to estimate the percentage chance next session that you guys immediately go back in the other direction, but I think it's a fair bet, unless you guys are suicidal and want to stand here with 30 plus facehuggers. We'll see exactly how that goes in 2 weeks, though. We've got, I think, another 2 sessions, which will get us to session 4. And then August, we are going full steam ahead. We are running every session every week. Double Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. All throughout the month of August. And then September will be slightly off schedule there for the first week and a half or so. I'm going to be out of town for a little bit there. But we'll keep all the tables running on some kind of schedule, possibly just shuffling a Wednesday to a different Wednesday, a Tuesday to a different Tuesday kind of thing. But thanks for the session tonight, friends. Great stuff. Great to introduce a very unexpected foe into the Coalescence, and it will be very interesting to see how all of our tables respond to said threat in the weeks and months ahead. Thanks for an amazing session. We say it all the time, but we say it only because it's true. There is no RU without you. Have a good night, all.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night,
Night,
guys.
all.
Not everybody.
You are alone. Maybe I can help you. I am Bullet.